Give me some time to think. I'm in the bathroom looking at me. Facing the mirror is all I need. Wait until the Reaper takes my life. Never gonna get me out alive. I will live 1,000 million lives.
My patience is waning. Is this entertaining? Our patience is waning. Is this entertaining? I got this feeling, yeah, you know, where I'm losing all control. There's this magic in my bones. I got this feeling in my soul. Go ahead and throw your stones. There's this magic in my bones.
Playing with the stick of dynamite. There was never gray and black and white. There was never wrong till there was right. Feeling like a boulder hurtling. Seeing all the vultures circling. Burning in the flames I'm working in. Turning in the bed it's darkening.
Our patience is waning. Is this entertaining? Our patience is waning. Is this entertaining? I got this feeling, yeah, you know, where I'm losing all control. There's this magic in my bones. I got this feeling in my soul. Go ahead and throw your stones. There's this magic in my bones.
Mirror of my mind, turning the pages of my life. Walking the path so many paced 1,000,000 times. Drown out the voices in the air, leaving the ones that never cared. Picking the pieces up and building to the sky. My patience is waning. Is this entertaining? My patience is waning.
Is this entertaining? I got this feeling, yeah, you know, where I'm losing all control. There's this magic in my bones. I got this feeling in my soul. Go ahead and throw your stones. There's this magic in my bones. There goes my mind. There goes my mind. Don't mind. There goes my mind. There's this magic in my bones.
All right, IIT Bombay, how's the Josh? Make some noise, come on, for yourself, come on, make some noise. IIT Bombay. Make some noise for Team E-Cell, come on. Lovely. My name is Amisha Gupta and I welcome you all to the 10-minute million. Oh God. Yesterday was crazy. We had some beautiful insights from the founder, the co-founder of Ola, Mr. Bhavish Agarwal, to the wholesome stories of the YouTube sensation Amit Badana. And of course, we can't pick our favorites because this morning itself, we kick-started the day 3 with Honorable Minister of State for Education and External Affairs, Dr. Shri Rajkumar Ranjan Singh ji, and also the Shark from Shark Tank India, Azhar Iqbal, to Dr. Tanu Jain. It was a delight, right? But let me tell you that you will be overwhelmed by this evening's lineup because trust me, it's going to be really promising. But before we begin, I want you all to do a small exercise. Is the camera team ready? Can we do a small exercise just to energize us up? Can we do? Yes? Okay, so when I say 1, you just have to make some noise for E-Summit because, of course, it's the last day of E-Summit 2024. So make some noise when I say 1. When I say 2, you need to raise your hands like this. All right, you just need to raise your hands like this. Perfect. So we'll do these 2 exercises. All set? Ready? Perfect. 1. All right. We'll do it again. Now, this time I want it louder. Please, everybody. Show some energy, show some excitement. I'll say one. Okay. Now you all know what to do with two, okay? You need to raise your hands. I say two. Okay, we'll do it together. One more time, please. I'll say two. Come on, everyone. Lovely. Thank you so much to all the students for being a part. And please buckle up your seats because we are having some really, really exciting and insightful session. But for now, we have a special address by Mr. G.V. Parveshwaram, is presently the Deputy General Manager, Digital Leading Business, Bank of Baroda. He has over 38 years of experience in the banking sector, having worked in roles across credit, branch ops, forex, etc. He also served at the bank's New York operations, overseeing accounting and taxation and regulatory compliance. He has been a member of the fintech team at Bank of Baroda, overseeing fintech partnerships for the bank, and he has been a member of the working group for implementing the Jan Samar portal for digitizing the credit-linked subsidy schemes of the Government of India. Let's welcome him with a round of applause, everybody. Mr. G.V. Parveshwaram, everyone, come on. Please, let's hear it for him. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Good evening to all of you. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you and being a co-sponsor of this TTM event. We at Bank of Baroda have a 117-year legacy of promoting entrepreneurship, supporting entrepreneurs right from agri, MSME to large corporate and tech industries. Wherever our entrepreneurs have moved across the world, the bank has moved along with them. That can be seen in the presence of the wide international presence that we have in 20+ countries. Now, as regards the startup that we have today, the startup ecosystem in India, there are over 120,000 startups that is already there, raising funds across, at least this year, about $11 billion. And this is an event where some startups will be showcasing their innovations and get the funding here right. Now, at Bank of Baroda, what we have done is about 4 years back, we identified the requirements of startups. We have a very special product for them on the liability side to meet all their banking needs, right? Secondly, what is our expectation today is the first thing is the government of India's vision of being a Viksit Bharat by 2047. Let us promote those entrepreneurships and skills that will make us a very developed country by 2047. Last but not the least, let us also build Google-like platforms right in India. We need not, as 101.4 billion people of this country, we cannot depend on external agencies and countries. Let us build a strategy for India. Wish you all the best, and let us see what innovation the startups bring to the nation. Thank you very much.
All right, everybody, thank you so much, sir. One very important mention, all the happenings at the OAT are live streamed on OTT Play. So please ask all your friends to join us virtually. And please, let's watch together the upcoming sessions. And of course, for the next segment, that is the 10-minute million, I would like to call on stage none other than the host, the vibrant Vaibhav Ali in the house. Everybody, come on, let's make some noise. Let's hear for him. Come on, everyone, let's hear him for him. Mr. Vaibhav Ali, the host of the 10-minute million. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. IIT Bombay, क्या हाल है? Come on. Second day hai, right? So I need a lot of noise from the audience, a lot of energy, and even from the special guest over here. So first, I'm going to give the special guest over here a kind of idea how high the energy has to be. So everybody out there, IIT Bombay, kya haal hai? Pretty good, but I'm sure you can do better. So one more time, IIT Bombay, kya haal hai? Nice, nice. Now that's the energy that we're talking about. Now let's go ahead and check the energy of all the guests over here. Please remember that you're sitting.
चालू है?
हाँ sir, बिल्कुल चालू है. चालू है. Okay, and everybody out here, how are you guys doing? Put your hands in the air. And say woo! Okay, so again, 3, 2, 1. How are you doing? Ma'am, why are you so serious today, ma'am? Are you a teacher? Ma'am, here. Ma'am, no. Yes, ma'am. Are you a teacher? Then you can be cool, no? Okay, lovely. Now let's also check the energy and the vibe of our investors over here. The angel investors, how are you doing? Put your hands up. Okay. You guys have a mic, so you all can make noise there. And okay, the investors here, how's the Josh today? Lovely. Now everybody together, IIT Bombay, welcome to the E-Summit event, the 10-minute million. This is the 10th edition. Everybody give it up for 10 years of 10-minute million. Over the last 10 years, right, it all started from a classroom with 160 students and a few investors. I think which there are a few over here. Over a period of time, it's come up to this massive big stadium where each one of you can learn, understand, and figure out how you can embark on your entrepreneurial journey. So that's a big, big win for each and every individual out here. And when it comes to our angel investors, right? Remember this event was started 10 years ago. तब तक Shark Tank का किसी ने सुना भी नहीं था, right? So 10 years ago, this was started when we had our investors coming in, putting in their own hard-earned money and betting on the future of India, betting on the future of students from IIT Bombay and from everywhere else from the country. So I want to introduce to you a gentleman who thought of this 10 years ago. I want to introduce you to a gentleman who made sure angel investing is super cool in India. I want to introduce to you a gentleman who brought all these angel investors right here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of my age, please clap out loud, make some noise for the man who we all love and we all respect and we all get a lot to learn from. Give it up for Ajit Khurana! Sir, aajao. Come on, guys, give it up. Everybody source it. Sir, इसका मैं चेक भेजूंगा. बिल भेजूंगा.
चेक मैं भेजूंगा, आप बिल भेजना. Thank you very much. With that sort of an introduction, I'm also all charged to go. How many of you were here yesterday evening? कल कौन-कौन इधर था? Raise your hand and make some noise. Excellent. आपको एक चीज मालूम होनी चाहिए, हमारे चेहरे पे इतनी ज्यादा लाइट पड़ती है that I become blind, I can't see all of you. So you have to not just raise your hand, you have to also make some noise. How many of you were not here present yesterday, but you are here today? Excellent. Yesterday, we collected bids from investors worth 3 crore rupees. 3 crore rupees, and the startups took only 8 minutes per startup to reach that point. I want you to do two things today. एक चीज आपने कल देखी होगी that when you cheer more, investors suddenly get jumpy and money falls out of their pocket और वो जाके founder को दे देते हैं. So please cheer the startups a lot today. It helps us. And the second thing is, literally, every one of you could be here next year. So look carefully. If you like what you do, go to the E-Summit website and apply. लेकिन अभी हम शुरू करते हैं आज का program. Let's start beginning with the introductions. Let's quickly see who are the angel investors. And since most of you have seen this yesterday, I'll go fast. Anisha Patnaik, raise your hand. India's leading startup lawyer. Next, we have, थोड़ा ताली वाली बजा दो. Investors के लिए कोई ताली नहीं बजाता है. सब लोग founder के लिए ताली बजाते हैं. Asif Kamal, art dealer turned NFT issuer from ArtFi. Next, we have Hiren Shah, founder of India's first stock exchange listed ad agency. Then we have Pranav Sharma, who is not present here today, so we will move ahead. Then we have Sachin Tagra, venture capitalist, formerly from the media industry. Then we have Sharan Agarwal, our youngest angel investor on the panel of all of 26 years. Next, we have Siddharth Latsaria, who you will remember yesterday took the first bid from 0 to 24 lakhs. So thank you very much for that, Siddharth Latsaria. Next, we have Sunil Bandhu, former Chief Operating Officer of Tata Teleservices, has been an investor on our panel pretty much like Siddharth from the very first year. Next, we have Sunil Sharma, businessman in many areas from real estate to information technology. I know him best as a founder of crypto media company CoinGate. Next, we have Taha Nabi, whose introduction I'll not give again like I gave yesterday because he's already very annoyed with me and has told me if I repeat that same story for the third time, he's not going to bid today and we don't want that. But yes, thank you for being here, Taha. Ujjwal Sutaria, in the business of venture capital and angel investing. Thank you for being here present today, Ujjwal. And then of course, the most conveniently named investor, VC Karthik, whose name itself is VC, तो कुछ बोलने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. Thank you very much. Did I miss anybody? Thank you. Thank you. Let's have the title music and then let's start the day. Are we on for it? Is the first founder ready? Everything? What do you want? Okay, so for those of you who don't know the rules of the game, I will tell you the rules after you hear this delightful music that has been playing. Ready? Informed that I have missed one investor, and it's most important because he was not present here yesterday. And if I'm not mistaken, he's the first alum of IIT Bombay to return as an investor to IIT Bombay. Please welcome Sumit Gupta, founder of crypto exchange CoinDCX. All of these are your customers. They're going to ask you when you are going to enable withdrawals, but we'll come to that later. Thank you very much. So we are getting ready for the first deal. But before that, just as a quick reminder, the way it works is startups pitch for exactly 8 minutes. Investors ask questions for approximately 2 minutes. And then they have to bid a number between 0 and 24, which is the number of lakhs they want to bid. Investors, like yesterday, you will do it on the board. You will do it in WhatsApp. But you have to also register it on the tab that we have brought today, which was not there yesterday. If the bid is greater than 24 lakhs, the founder will leave today with 24 lakh rupees. वो बड़ा सा check मिलता है ना game show में, उनको वो check मिलेगा. If the bid is less than 20 lakhs, that means a max of 19, they go home empty-handed with lots of blessings from us. But if the bid is almost 24 lakhs, that means 20, 21, 22 or 23 lakhs, then investors get to rebid. And in the rebid, they can increase or decrease their bid. इतने से आसान से rules हैं, but अभी बातें कम करते हैं, पैसों का खेल ज़्यादा करते हैं. आज हम लोग एक और चीज़ करेंगे. कल आपने देखा होगा कि if you are encouraging the startup, वो स्टार्टअप कम नर्वस होता है, वो स्टार्टअप थोड़ा सा रॉक शो जैसे आपने आपको सोचता है. इसके लिए हम लोग इसको बनाने वाले हैं आज बिल्कुल ही धमाकेदार. राइट? ये देखो, धमाकेदार. नाइस. All set? Okay, I will call on stage the first startup, budding entrepreneur. He was in season 1 of Shark Tank and he got money on Shark Tank. Here is the founder of Road Bounce. Please welcome him with big hands.
Good evening, guys. Good evening, namaste, salam alaikum, sat sri akal. How are you? How are you? अच्छा एक बताओ भाई. How many? Okay, I'll have to come to this corner to change the slides.
No, not really.
How
Not
many
really.
of you have seen this movie? Do you like this movie? Fantastic. I always wondered what will happen if Fast and Furious was shot in India, you know. But jokes apart, this problem is not specific to India. This problem is there worldwide, and a lot of places are there in the world where roads are pathetic and people are complaining about them. So what do we do about them, right? So that's the question. We were also featured on Shark Tank, and one of the judges over there said कि भाई pothole का problem इतना बड़ा मुझे लगता नहीं है. You know, pothole हुआ तो क्या हुआ, उसमें से निकल जाएंगे. But we don't believe in that. I mean, we respectfully disagree. We are honored to build a business which is also generating profits, and it is also going to have a huge social impact. So let me give you some background about myself. My name is Ranjit. I'm the founder of Roadbounce. I'm basically a software developer, and this is my third startup. So my first startup I did in logistics. We had a great exit, and company made good amount of money. Then we thought कि boss अपने को तो startup का game आ गया, अभी अपने को formula पता है कैसे करना है. So then we did our second startup in healthcare, and we miserably failed. So we lost good amount of money. And when I was looking for new ideas, I met with a senior guy from PWD, and he gave me a very nice problem statement that Maharashtra has 80,000 kilometers of roads, for example. After every monsoon, बारिश होने के बाद, how do we find out where are the potholes? There is no technology which exists. So we have to ultimately एक तो rely on public कि भाई आप एक काम करो, photo निकाल के हमें upload करो, or something bad happens and then we come to know. And even if we find out, how do we prioritize कि safety के हिसाब से कौन सा pothole पहले fix करना चाहिए? So we thought that's a fantastic problem statement to solve, and so that's why we developed our own cool technology to do it. What we do is we create maps like this. You can see this is Mumbai. However, the color code is essentially showing you road condition, not the traffic condition. So we set up a war room for municipal corporation, PWD, whoever it is, and we update this data as frequently as they want. If they want 24/7, we can do that. If they want 6 monthly review, we can do that. And we also help them prioritize these red spots so that they can take actions on this data as soon as possible. Now, how we do it and why people couldn't do it till today, that is more interesting. Do you want to see how it works? How the data collection works? Great. So here is a quick movie. The idea is you start recording vibrations on the phone of your, on the app, and keep the phone on the dashboard, and you just start driving around. We get vibrations, right, coming to the dashboard because of the tire vibrations. So we correlate them with the road quality. We have our own patent filed algorithm to do that. And we can reasonably come up with very precise profile of the road. So we calculate something called as roughness index. The fun part is all you need is a car and a phone, and reasonably any car and any phone. So, I mean, we can do surveys where I send my own vehicles, or we can plant this into Uber, Ola cars, and we can just keep on generating the data. The map what you saw just now, that was about 22,000 kilometers of all the state highways in Maharashtra, what we did. And we did that in less than 1.5 months, which is a first in the world. Nobody could capture road condition data at such a large extent in such a short time. Thank you very much. Now, abhi, theek hai, ye, matlab, great social service, but can we make money out of it? Yes. I mean, we are doing business with road contractors. We have operations in India. We also have operations in Singapore. So we are also helping them to detect road issues. 50 plus customers and around 1.5 crore, 2 crore revenue every year. However, I understand that this is not a very investor-friendly proposition, because this business may or may never go to 100 crore business. Forget about 1,000 crore business. But the idea is, how can we use this technology to create new source of data and increase our business footprint and bring on new value? So when I think about this technology, the whole vibration analysis and the domain expertise, what we have got in it, I can think of at least these many use cases. You know, this can go as an overlay on Google Maps. This can help with insurance for pay as you drive. This can give you pothole alerts as a user when you are driving on unknown roads. If we have this data, because this is totally a new data set, what we have created. Now, this is not a pipe dream. I mean, this is exactly why I am asking investment for. I'm not asking investment for government business. It's going good. This is where we want to venture, and we need mentorship and connects. So that is why I'm here. Out of these use cases, but this is not a pipe dream. We have already gone ahead, and we have deployed our first use case. So last week, we deployed a solution to one largest car seller in India. They had a problem that every time cars come in for servicing, people used to complain about suspension. So how do you test whether a car suspension is good or bad? You want to see how that works with our application? Okay, great, thanks. Again, same funda. What you do is you start our app, you start recording vibration. So this case is a makeshift case. On the right-hand side, you can see the app screens. And on the left-hand side, you can see how exactly it is working. So you start recording, you put the phone on bonnet, and you just push the bonnet 2-3 times. Based on how the strut is reacting, we find out whether it's good or bad, if there is a potential oil leakage, if there is potential gas leakage. Today, to do this test, you have to lock your car for half an hour, and you have to, you know, usko upar leke chada ke inspect karna padta hai. So that's the benefit of the same technology. This we launched, thank you. This we launched last week. As we speak today, this is being used in 100 service stations across India. People are using it to test their suspension quality, and we are collecting around 1,000 test records every day. Extremely scalable, very helpful for other car OEMs as well as used car traders. So in short, this is the end of my pitch. We have already built a product which can potentially touch all the roads in the world. We have already built recently and deployed a product which can potentially touch all the cars in the world. And we will be going to the B2C market. On our own, it will probably take 10 years for us to cover all those use cases. But with your mentorship, your connects, it may happen in 3 years. So thank you very much. I request you to invest in our company.
Maza aa gaya. Very good. Fantastic. Thank you very much. In fact, I have known him now for all of 3 days. I have spent a lot of time with him. Sabse badhiya baat ye hai, whenever you see technology products, usually the technology is coming from somewhere else and everybody has just integrated it, but they have made an original technology. So investors, the audience is very happy. Audience, do you think the investors should invest in this? Yes? You know, we have very democratic investors. They listen to you, the audience members, and I hope they won't disappoint this time. But do you have any questions for him? I'll actually begin with a question. Ranjit, my question.
Yes.
At one point in the presentation, you said something which I have not heard you say in the last 3 days, that our government business is going fine, we don't need you for that. But that is also included in this, right?
Yes,
It's all
yes.
the same. It's
That
not,
is,
these are not two companies.
everything all in.
Excellent. Sunil Sharma, your question. We need Sunil Sharma's mic to be turned on. Very interestingly, Sunil is a media person and he's being gagged. So is this called censorship of media? I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Sunil.
Hello.
Yes.
So, technology is amazing.
Something is
Do
happening.
we have any other clients or customers other than government at this point of time who are actually paying us?
So at this point, the government business is split between direct government and B2B2G. Government is the end user for the road monitoring product. For the suspension monitoring, I mean, the car manufacturer is the customer.
So, do we have a customer or a purchasing order from somebody other than the government right now?
For which product?
Suspension.
For suspension, yeah, the car manufacturer is not government, right? I mean, it's the...
So, we have a purchasing order from them, right?
No, we are already doing business with them. We are getting paid for that.
The dealership of suspension, they give you money, right? It's not just a POC going on.
No,
They're
it's not
giving you
POC.
money.
Yes.
Excellent. Any other question? Hiren? Okay, so microphones have still to be turned on.
Check.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's on. Go ahead now. Not on? I think they are like not happy with the quality of questions you may have asked yesterday. I think you are being censored. I'm just ऐसा हो सकता है मेरे को मालूम नहीं.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Please go ahead.
Okay, it's a great product. Just wanted to ask, have you filed any kind of a patent? There are two questions I have. Have you filed any kind of patent, or how exactly you are planning to take care of your technology? Number one. Number two, how easily it is replicable?
Yes, we have filed a patent. That patent is filed in India. We also filed the international part, but we couldn't pursue that because we didn't have money to do everything. But it is filed in India. That patent is about collecting road and riding quality information from multiple cars and disseminating it back to the users. There are a lot many smart people in the world. Sure, lot of IITians and fresh people, they can definitely replicate it. But we have spent 8 months. See, to test this software, you have to go on road. You have to drive a car. It is a very daunting task to actually test this and come up with perfect results. And I think that perfection certifications are our USP.
Just to clarify, have you applied for the patent or have you received the patent?
I have applied for the patent.
Pending.
Yes.
Now I remember, Hiren, you always ask questions and I have 2 questions. Iske liye, that was the reason. Every time you have 2 questions. Is there any other question? Yes. Sumit Gupta, welcome, new investor for today. Thank you. Ask a brilliant question.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes.
I saw one very interesting line which quite intrigued me, was usage of this technology in the Web3 economy. How do you intend to use it? What's your plan there?
Sorry, which economy? Yeah.
Web3 economy, is it like deep in, or Ajit sir would know it, but how do you plan to use it?
No, Mr. Khurana is I have to credit that back to Mr. Khurana. So he suggested to me that, because my problem was, right now many people would love to have this, okay? But people want to use it for free. Everybody is using Google Maps for free. So if I'm giving it back to the users, where do I get my money from, right? Who is going to pay the server cost? So when I discussed this problem with Mr. Khurana, he said that Web3 can potentially solve this issue. So that's why I added that.
Now he has used my influence, so abhi mere ko kuch bolna padega. So I told him that Web3 is ideal where the entire system has to be owned by everybody. So all of us could become owners of this through governance and incentive mechanisms and become part of this. So this is just a 2-day-old story. Yeah. We will help build this up with you. Thank you. Do you have any other questions, Sumit?
No, that's it.
Nice. VC Karthik, last question for this page.
What's the form of the patent that you filed? Is it a utility patent? Is it a process patent? Because you're just using a off-the-shelf mobile, right?
Yes. So the patent is about, it should be a process patent, I guess. I don't know for sure. I'm sorry. I can't answer that question precisely. But it's about using a loosely attached device in a car and collecting this data and disseminating it back.
Aha.
So
very good. Yeah. Very good. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a big hand. This is the first deal for the day. You don't have to go. Have you got money yet?
No.
Entrepreneur पैसा लिए बिना कभी नहीं जाता. In fact, you refuse to leave the stage. Do a dharna here. इसे पैसा दो तब जाऊंगा. इतना तमाशा दिखाया. But very good. Investors, there's slight change other than writing the bid, other than WhatsApping it. You have been given tabs today which you didn't have yesterday. Please put the number in. There is no submit button. Please keep that in mind. Don't look for the submit button. Just type it in and we will come to you in a second. I'll tell you how it gets submitted. You get nervous for about 1 minute. I'll come to you in a second. If we have music, this is a good time to play it. नहीं तो audience bore हो जाएगी. They can still bid. You can still increase your bids if you like. Bidding is still open. Okay, lock कर दिया जाए, lock कर दिया जाए. Yes, come on, boss, come on.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
ये हुआ कि नहीं हुआ? मुझे देखना था बस. Yeah. Audience, give him a big hand. Come on, this is the moment. 1 crore rupees in no time. 1 crore rupees in 8 minutes. This is absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good opportunity. Thank you, sir.
बताया. This is fun. चलो अभी और करते हैं.
Sir, thank you very much.
You're most welcome. You deserve it. Absolutely. यही मैं बता रहा था audience को कि I have never seen a yield. So it's 92. 92 divided by 8 is how much? About 11 and a half. So this guy made 11 and a half lakh rupees per minute on the stage right now. In 8 minutes he earned 92 lakhs. Nobody earns that sort of money. We have to give him a big hand. And today we have 4 startups. Only one of them is over. And I would really love it if we have more successes coming. आपको history बताता हूँ. Our best year, we had 6 startups funded out of 8. And in our worst year also, we had 3 startups funded out of 9. Our usual track record is 50%. Today, we have already completed 3 fundings, 2 yesterday, 1 today. 3 out of 7 को हम लोग 50% बोल सकते हैं, right? Calculation is not too bad, right? So if we get even 1 more, we break our historic average. And for that, I would like to invite our next founder, who is Z Finance. Come on up. Your cheering causes the investment. Come on. Okay.
What's up, IIT Bombay?
Yeah.
What's up? Who wants to talk about money? Who wants to talk about making money? यार 103 डिग्री बुखार है फिर भी ज्यादा जोर का चिल्ला रहा हूं. Come on, go louder. So let's talk about finance. The traditional financial system has existed for over 500 years and has been an integral part of the human civilization, but it is broken due to 3 major reasons.
Yeah, see, it's broken. That's proof it's broken. Projector भी नहीं चल रहा है. Just move a little this side and do it. Please help him go to the next slide.
Today, the traditional financial system faces 3 major problems. It's inefficient, it's opaque, and has multiple single points of failures. To solve the problems of the traditional the traditional financial system, which has 3 major problems, which is being inefficient, opaque, and fragile, has led to multiple financial crises. And one of them was the 2008 financial crisis, which led to over 20 billion jobs being lost and over 3 trillion in value being destroyed. Due to the problems of the traditional financial system, it is the bosses who have to suffer. Therefore, to solve the problems of the traditional financial system, a revolution called decentralized finance, or DeFi, started. Where DeFi aims to create a new financial system with no middlemen whatsoever, therefore creating a financial system which is efficient, trustless, and transparent. But like every great technology out there, DeFi is still in its early nascent stages and has two major problems today. Today, DeFi has a complex and unfamiliar user experience where it has no mobile apps, where users have to go through a steep learning curve, where it is not curated for specific geographies. DeFi is segregated into different chains and different protocols. And to all of those who don't know what either protocols or chains mean, is that DeFi today has two major components. Chains is what they operate on, and protocols are what different DeFi products use. So, DeFi, so therefore, liquidity is fragmented across these protocols. And to solve these problems in DeFi today, we decided to create a super mobile app which provides the user experience of a familiar digital bank, such as Revolut, such as Bonzo, such as Paytm, or any other digital bank. And in the backend, we give you the best of DeFi by aggregating liquidity across all chains and protocols. And we call it Zaid. At Zaid, there have been several attempts before to solve these problems in DeFi. It was done by several Web3 wallets. It was tried by several Web3 super apps. But none of them have ever tried to aggregate both EVM and non-EVM chains. None of them have ever tried to position themselves against neobanks. And none of them provide specialized services. And why will a user choose Zaid? At Zaid, it's entirely not custodial. That it's the user, it's you, it takes care of your funds. At Zaid, you get zero fees. You get instant transactions. At Zaid, everything is transparent. And enough about all of this. Let's just directly get into the product. With Zaid, you can get started with just a single tap. You can enter your email address or mobile number and get started. You can get your native currencies. You can see everything in your native currencies. You can deposit funds with over 200 plus fiat. You can deposit funds from over 200 plus payment methods with 70 plus currencies. And send payments globally to any mobile number or email address in the world with zero fees. You can spend globally using your own Zaid virtual card, and which will soon be your Zaid physical Visa card. And with Zaid, you can trade any market in the world, including stocks, crypto, commodities, forex, ETFs, and much, much more, which is also our flagship feature. At Zaid, we give you the best liquidity across all chains, as we have already mentioned, providing you that you get the best price and the best tools. At Zaid, we provide you the best analysis tools, such as DJ AI, which is our flagship analysis tool, where you can get the best analysis features, such as getting the latest RSI indicators, such as getting the recent cash flow, such as getting all the info about the company, and much, much more. And we also have multiple features coming in soon, such as algo trading, such as copy trading, such as portfolio analysis, and much, much more. And we plan to acquire our users via a simple three-step method. We plan to acquire them via different tech and Web3 communities. We plan to retain them with our seamless user experience, and we plan to incentivize them with our Zaid points, which can be redeemed for different rewards, such as gift cards, reduced fees, and much, much more. We have already achieved, and that's our roadmap. We have already been able to achieve a mobile app. We have already been able to achieve. We are already live with payments, trading, DJ AI, mobile app, and over the next year, we plan to strengthen our trading and spending services before expanding it to savings and other products as well. We have three major revenue streams where we charge 0.08 to 0.3% processing fees on all our transactions, except payments. We sell subscriptions, which allows the users to get reduced fees on our platform, which allows the users to get increased rewards on our platform, and we soon will allow the users to, we will soon partner with merchants so that they can use it to accept payments and use our merchant solutions. We have already been able to achieve $1 billion in transaction volume, 10,000 plus users, and 6,000 plus in subscription sales, all while just being in a private beta. That's a team. Our team consists of both experienced members as well as young, hungry members, where it includes people who have worked at billion-dollar companies and people who are either 17 and 16 years old. And thanks a lot for being a patient audience. Download our app using this link to get $10 worth of rewards on signing up. Thank you.
This is good. Usually founders don't give money, they take money. But what happens? How do they get $10? You said you can get $10. How can they get $10?
You have to download and register for the app, and you register for the beta.
So let me tell you something. Kya ho gaya? No problem. So I'll tell you something very interesting which you don't know. Number one, this guy is 17 years old. So I think he deserves a big hand for that. Okay? Just imagine, sir, you are from the bank. This guy is saying, I'm going to overcome all the banks, and he's 17 years old, and he's done $1 million in transactions. Second, for the last 3 days, he has at least 103-degree temperature, and even right now he's very unwell, which explains this. So we'll encourage him even more. And सबसे interesting चीज बताता हूँ. सबसे interesting चीज, when I was looking at what is going on, I was like, ऐसे तो नहीं था. The wrong pitch deck was played. He had loaded the better pitch deck, but what you saw was the inferior pitch deck. But I think data was all correct. Was the data all correct? Order ko chodo, but was the information correct? Because they are going to bid on your project based on the information. So the information was correct, but abhi let them ask you questions. So despite all failures, this guy is sweating away and melting away right now, wearing a very hot coat. But does anybody have any question? Siddharth?
What is your educational background?
I'm 17, so I'm currently in high school, just finished high school.
Which school? Which city? Which school? Which school?
Laboratory for Boys, Kolkata. Laboratory for Boys, Kolkata.
So I'll extend this question. This question is very important. So what happens? Every time your board exam comes, the business shut down? What happens? As in, if you're a high school student, what happens?
I'm giving my boards in the next 5 days.
He's 5 days away from his board exams. What happens after that? So 12th is over. Then what happens?
I continue building.
No. Do you go to a graduation program? Basically, we want to see who we are betting on. Talk with the mic. Always talk with the mic.
I plan to come to ZAID full time. That's what I'm planning to do.
So after 12th standard, you're discontinuing education. Is that what you're saying?
If we successfully raise our seed round, I plan to continue to go full time on ZAID. But if I don't successfully raise my seed round, I will go to a college. But I will definitely continue to work on ZAID and will continue to work on until unless.
Optimism, अरे हो जाएगा, देंगे पैसा. Don't worry, देंगे. एक मिनट रुको. ऐसे कैसे नहीं होगा हमको? We will not let you go to college. How about that? Okay, Sunil Sharma.
Right now, as you said, it is in beta, right? It is in beta.
Right. So we actually go public beta. We always ship between that.
So when you go live, will there be any KYC required? First thing. Secondly, from which country you plan to operate this?
So we are currently registered in Dubai. We are registered in Dubai Silicon Oasis. So that's where we operate from. So when a user registers on a platform, they don't require the KYC, but there are certain services such as the card, such as order wrapping, that does require the KYC.
So this is a good point. Since you're international investors, keep in mind you will be remitting money abroad or paying from abroad because you're investing in an international company. VC, your question.
Why is the choice of continuing or not continuing to build ZAID dependent on raising money on your seed round?
Absolutely not. Like I
No,
will.
but you just made that statement. Sorry.
No. He said he will continue education or not.
Huh.
Zaid, you answer that. Are you going to stop building Zaid?
I will continue to build Zaid no matter what. If like if I don't raise funds, I go to college. If I raise funds, I go to college. But I will continue to build Zaid no matter what.
You do realize that entrepreneurship is a full-time.
So I go full time. So like I'll go to like I'm going like the current college which I'm enrolled to, like the current college which I'm committed to. It's called Santa Clara University. I'm committed part time. So I'll just continue building Zaid. That's
No,
it's
I
a risk
agree.
which I've taken.
I think the minor point that I'm trying to make is that entrepreneurship by itself is a full-time pursuit. It's not. It's a binary state. Either
Cool.
you're an
What we'll
entrepreneur
do,
or you're not.
I'll change that into a question. How long, whenever you answer, hold the mic up. How long have you been in this space, as in working on Zaid? How long?
I've been working on Zaid since since January of 2022.
Okay, so just keep holding it up.
Yeah.
What were you doing before that?
Before Zaid, I was like, I was trading and like just a student. So
Right. So the worry that they have is they have not invested in a 17-year-old. We don't even know how we will make you sign a contract which is binding, right? वो TV में बोलते हैं ना, anything you say will be held against you in the court of law. He's like, anything I do cannot be held against me in the court of law. We have a lawyer on the panel. She'll make sure you're bound, okay? But yeah, thanks for that input. We have one more question, and then we move to the bidding.
Just elaborate on the 17-year-old aspect. Do you have any team members? Are you planning on having a co-founder?
I do have 3 co-founders.
Go back, show that. So it's like 4 co-founders. He's the main guy. Never mind, tell him.
So we have 4 people on our team. So I am the main guy, Harshal. I've been in the space for 4 years, for a long time, as I've said. Then I have Andrew Lisa. He has worked in several Web3 companies. He has worked in billion-dollar Web3 companies, over 10 years of experience. We have another guy called Artyom Gulaga. So he's our head of design. And he has also worked in he has worked in a neobank, but since he has signed an NDA, we can't reveal where he works. And then we have a 16-year-old guy who's even younger than me, but he has won several hackathons, including one called AIIJC, where the chief guest was no one other than Mr. Vladimir Putin himself.
Very good.
Fabulous.
I had said that was the last question, but Sumit Gupta has one question. But since his mic is not working, I'll ask on his behalf. He says, I want to give you much more than 24 lakh. Why are you asking only for 24 lakhs? Just joking. Please ask your real question.
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about this from a long time. I think the problem that you're trying to solve is already solved. And it's a commodity now, aggregating liquidity, chains compatibility, all of that is done. Unless you come up with something which is a technological breakthrough in this, I think a lot of people I've heard probably like 20 pitches trying to build the same thing. But that's not my question. The question is, why do you think regulations will not interfere with a product like this in future? DeFi regulations are yet to come, but 2 years down the line, why don't you think regulations will not allow any person to not do KYC and just move money around like that?
So, well, I'm going to answer your question first, and then I'm also going to answer the first thing which you said. So, what you just said right now. So definitely, DeFi regulations will 100% come. I totally agree with you. Right now, they aren't very clear on it. But when they will come, we will have to comply with it, and we will comply with it. So that's something which we are ready for. And to answer your first question, several people have tried it. Several people will. But what makes us different is like our product side, there are a lot of things. But at the end of the day, what matters is that we are a team who's ready to kill. And product sides, there are several things which makes us different. There are several products which makes everyone different. But what makes us different is that we have been doing this for the past 4 years, when account abstraction, gasless transactions were already even a thing. So we have been doing this for a long time now, before even account abstraction and gasless transactions were a thing.
The moat is that you started working on it long back, and
that's on the boat. That's on the boat for us. But like our product boat is very different. Our product boat is that we have a very streamlined experience. We don't let the users explore anything. It's very streamlined. Number 2, it's neo-banking oriented. So we have a checkings account, a savings account, and an investments account. That is something which was followed by something like cash. So that makes it ready for mass adoption. That's boat number 2, neo-banking. And number 3, on the technical side of the things, none of the products out there aggregate as many chains and aggregate as many protocols as we do. So yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm quite amazed, Harshal. The combined age of these investors, these 12 investors, is about 1,000 years. Would I be right? Did I miscalculate your age? No. Yeah, they still can't calculate it, but thank you very much. I think you did a good job. Investors, you know what to do. Think about it, write it on a piece of paper, put it on your WhatsApp, and bid. You have 60 seconds. And in the meanwhile, from the sponsors of today's event, Bank of Baroda, you get this. So you're going home with something for sure. हो जाएगा, हो जाएगा, very good, हो जाएगा, हो जाएगा. Only 10 seconds, investors. We have made it again. Congratulations. And interestingly, it was not that people bid at the last minute. 2 of the tabs were not communicating. Investors, come on board. Congratulations, man. This is great. This is fabulous. This is fabulous. Come on, come on. Let's see you. Come on, come on.
Thank you, much needed.
Well, congratulations. Your average investment per investor is the highest. We find something we can all
Thank you, much
calculate.
needed.
Thank you very much.
No, I'll get it from him.
Thank you. Maza aa gaya. Very good. This was too much fun.
Receiver. Sorry.
This was good. So now we have done 4 investments out of a total that 7 will be pitched, out of which 5 have been done. 4 out of 5, 80%. So far is the highest in our history because our highest was 75. अब देखते हैं आगे क्या होता है. And I must tell you, audience, as long as you are enthusiastic, वो शोले में डायलॉग था ना कि जब तक तेरे डांस चलेगा इसकी पाँव चलेंगे काइंड ऑफ थिंग, तो वही हो रहा है. As long as you guys are going to keep cheering them, the investors are going to keep bidding. Thank you very much. Very rare to have only 3 investors come together and reach this number. So congratulations, Team Z. We'll move to the next one now. And the next one is still getting mic'd, so I'll continue talking for a second more. But here he is, Mirzad from Tribe Academy. Come on, Mirzad. All the best.
It's huge.
टैब नहीं चल रहा. मैंने 10 टाइप किया था. You can start if you like.
You want me to?
Yes, please start.
I would love to.
Go ahead. Oh, you're very.
I'm waiting for the slide actually.
Okay. And organizers, please start his 8-minute timer only when you give him the slide.
Thank you.
तब तक कोई story सुनाओ यार हमको. अभी आप stage पे खड़े हो, you have so much of an audience. I don't know if you guys know this, but Mirzad is a very famous YouTuber. He started with making Malayalam language videos on YouTube and is one of the most celebrated. There he is. There he is. He's going to, I hope, entertain us and inform us and take home a lot of money. Good luck, man.
I will. Thank you.
Is that right? Or
No,
are you
no,
still
no,
waiting?
it's not. There is
You're
an
still
audio.
waiting.
There is an audio.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I thought हम लोग को आप suspense build कर रहे हो, कुछ बोल नहीं रहे
Yeah,
हो.
I was trying to.
ठीक है. ये IIT है. ये IIT है. Engineers है, कुछ करेंगे. एक मिनट रुक जाते हैं.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah. Okay, तो मैं क्या बोल रहा था? How long have you been a YouTuber?
3 years now.
Okay, and when did you move from Malayalam language to English language?
I mean, I do that often, like Malayalam, English, I shift.
What do you YouTube about?
Web3.
Web3. Web3 होता क्या है बताओ? Or unless that's part of your pitch. If it's not part of your pitch, so we can continue talking while the pitch deck is being fixed. So Web3 होता क्या है?
Keep it as a secret for now.
Secret. Web3 मतलब Bitcoin क्या?
No.
नहीं. झूठ बोलता है. थोड़ा झूठ बोल रहा है. Right? As in we know थोड़ा होता है Bitcoin में. Congratulations. You can start when you like. Go for it. Go for it.
Oh, give it up for the organizers. They've done an amazing job. Come on, guys. Come on.
Blockchain, smart contract, digital assets. Blockchain, smart contract, digital assets, crypto, NFT, metaverse, and whatnot. Let's learn, earn, and grow together. Join my tribe.
Oh, it's here. Well, that is how I accidentally built the next $1 billion Web3 edtech platform. How is it? I called my mom before boarding the flight and I told her that, hey, guess what? Your son, the dropout engineer, is going to face thousands of audience at IIT Bombay.
Okay, so tweet.
And her response was like, wow. You bring me some sassa wala churida when you come back. Well, it doesn't mean that a Web3 is for everyone. Of course, like my mom, most of them don't understand or don't know what it is, and that is a huge problem to solve. So Web3 is not a future anymore, it's already here. It is already changing the way we interact with the internet, we transact money. In fact, CBDC, think about it. So hey, I'm Mirzad, I'm the creator and leader of Tribe Academy, Kerala's first Web3 school. And with your help, of course, my dear investors, we're gonna change it into Web3, the world's best Web3 school ever created. So if I were to ask you a question, how many of you know what actually Web3 is? Please raise your hand. Please participate. Oh, very less. Thank you. Well, that is a market I'm looking at right now. Think about it. So let me explain it to you very simply, okay? You put a photo on Instagram and you think that is your photo? No, because Instagram can take it down anytime they want. That is Web 2. But if you were to post a photo on Instagram and you hold the ownership of it, that is Web 3. So Web 1 is read only. Web 2 is read and write, and Web 3 is read, write, own. You get to own your data, you get to own your image, you get to own your privacy and everything around it. If you look at it, the industry is evolving in a very faster pace, but we are facing a lot of problems, such as it's evolving in numbers, but not in quality. People actually know what Web3 is, and they jump right into it. They think that crypto is equal to, Web3, Bitcoin is equal to Web3, but it's not. So that is actually making them lose a lot of money, and that is bringing that negative narrative towards it. So you all know that we are still early and we have no books there, 30 mistakes of Web3 founders or 30 mistakes of Web3 investors. No, it's not there yet. There is no organized education system at the moment. The plethora of information out there you can go and fetch, but you'll never be able to learn everything in years. So how can we solve this? Solutions? Give me the solutions. Thank you. Quality of right education. If there is a platform that can bring quality of education to you, you will be able to learn Web3 and capture this moment, right? And all the techs, all the ed techs out there in India right now focusing more on tech rather than ed. What if there is a platform that can bring ed before tech? If there is a platform that can bring best educators like Ajit and of course Sumit and Arif, what if there is a platform that can bring best educators out there? What if there is an organized Web3 education system that is existing? And I propose to you the 3E of Tribe Academy: education, ecosystem, and empowerment. Tribe Originals will give you what you saw last time, what you saw on the first slide, of course. It will give you the best educational content out there. It will entertain you, and it will also educate you. And we also have a learn-to-earn mechanism, so the more you learn, the more you earn. After your learning is done, you go to Tribe Cafe and Tribe Studio, and where you get to experiment yourself, you get the hand-on training. And at Tribe Hub, we give you job. We help you land at the right opportunity, and Tribe is acting as a talent management system as well. So how we do it, as a users, they come through our free webinars, and we onboard them through our social media platforms, and they learn, and they also get the first learn NFT that can be used as a token of appreciation and burn it to get our own token, which can be used against other services, other courses within our system. As an educator, what you are actually looking at right now, as an educator, you have to build a reputation. I have built a reputation, and I can help you guys all build a reputation in Web3. Apart from building a reputation, we will help you to structure your courses, become an educator, and of course, as an educator essentially means builder, creator, and of course, entrepreneurs. And we will help you land at the perfect opportunity, because we also give you the first level NFT that can burn, and you can also get the token out of it. We don't leave any business behind. We have Tribe Studio, where we incubate all the Web3 projects out there, and we give you our academy, our system, and we give you the quality education and bring them towards your platform. So our business model is very simple. We do webinars for 100 rupees to 500 rupees. We get around 50 to 100 per webinar, and we do it around 12 activities every single month. Workshop starts at 5K, and of course, curriculum starts at 15K. That is, for colleges, institutions, they approach us, and we customize some set of curriculum for Web3, and we install in the third year curriculum, and we teach them for 6 months, and that starts at 15,000. Per batch, we get around 60 to 100 in Kerala. We have our academy and, of course, studio partnership model. This is a subscription model for Web3 projects. Let's say if you are a Web3 crypto platform, you're an exchange, you want to onboard quality education, quality users, then you can come to Tribe Studio, where we're going to give you a set of courses. Once they complete the course, they'll go to your platform and use your platform and figure it out. So you get the trading, you get the signups, and we all make money. And the market says, when you look at it, 6.4 billion edtech in India by market share. And when we talk about Web3 edtech market share, it is close to 0. And that is the market I want to tap into, because we get the first runner advantage. We have 20 million Web3 users. You can imagine how big that is. If we could tap into 1% of it, we could change the whole game. Well, what we did is impressive. With a team of very passionate creators who are obsessed with the idea. Well, I infected them with the idea. Who are obsessed with the idea that we could revolutionize the whole Web3 education. We did 45 stages, 100 educators were onboarded, 30,000 plus people were educated, 52 colleges we have reached, and 22 representatives. We are still growing in numbers. Well, I am a creator, like Ajit Bhai mentioned. I've been in the space, struggled a lot to understand what this domain is all about, and I've created 1.2 lakh followers over the span of 2.5 years, and 1 million impression every single month. If you think about it, 20 million in 1 million, that is like 5% of the whole India's crypto Web3 audience altogether. Sorry. And we have created 460 YouTube videos and 400 short videos. If you think about it, that is like supreme content creation. It's been a hassle, my guys. And we have generated 13.2 million in revenue, in which 75% is our profit, because it was a one-man army in the beginning, and then got the best people in the world. And the reason why I'm here today is because of my boys. They owe the stage, for sure. Well, we could explode like crazy, I'll tell you that, because we spend zero. We spend zero in the marketing, because we already have a great social media presence, and these numbers are a proof of concept that we can grow globally at any time. With your support and investment and guidance, we all gonna grow in this domain. Next. Well, we have infected Kerala, so join with me to infect the whole world like a corona did. So, my dear investors, lastly but not the least, I am a solo founder, right? And I want you all to think of yourself as my co-founder. Invest your time, invest your guidance, invest your blessings and your money as well. Let's build the next $1 billion Web3 edtech platform that the world has ever seen before. So join with me on this incredible adventure. Let's learn and grow together. Godspeed. I have a gift for all of you. You can learn for free on Tribe Academy, so please scan the QR. Thank you.
Perfect. I'm loving all these free gifts. In fact, इससे एक और काम करते हैं. Since yesterday, I've been telling the audience that you are most important, you need to cheer. But थोड़ा सा इसमें fraud है. I give you work to do, but I don't give you anything for it. So I have good news for you. If you have Twitter and you go to E-Cell_IITB, that is ECELL_IITB, when these investors are bidding, but before the bidding is over, you can reply to a tweet which the team is putting up with your expected total number of lakhs that will be bid for this. If you get it right and you're the only one getting it right, then the gift box that we get from Team Bank of Baroda, we'll not just give the founder, we'll also give it to you. Okay? If nobody gets it right, then whoever is closest. If multiple people get it right, we will have a draw of lots. So once again, on Twitter, ECELL_IITB, there'll be a tweet asking you, how much do you think that the Tribe Academy is going to raise? Before the number is disclosed, if you can make a bid which is accurate, you stand to win a prize also. But for now, I invite questions. Audience, थोड़ा एक ताली दे दो जोरदार पहले. Yes, Anisha has a question.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, great presentation.
Thank you so
I
much.
actually have two questions.
Yes.
If all the education and knowledge is being imparted through webinars, why have you limited the audience or the students to Kerala only?
Well, I'm a Mallu. I started from Kerala. Starting from Kerala is the toughest and the challenging thing that I did. Now I've already conquered that area, so I can easily grow globally because we are digitalizing the whole audience. So if you look at our recent webinars, it's all in English. And we are also touching into the region languages. Because
Having said that, I think there might be a disconnect between the questions. Her point was that if you're delivering content only digitally, and you started answering that, but I think that is not right. Do you also physically deliver classes?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
That's
Thank you
the
so
difference.
much. Thank you so much. So we reach out to these colleges. Usually they come to us as well, and we design curriculum for Web3. So there is no book that they can teach about Web3. So we go to them, we provide the educator, and we take a 6-month course. Every month we take 4 sessions. So colleges already installing or incubating us one of their ecosystem. So we are doing it.
Okay. And my second question is, you said you also help with placements.
Correct.
So of the 30,000 students you have educated, how many have you placed?
1% of them.
1%.
Correct. And we also created 100 creators, 100 Web3 influencers to this country.
Do you get a commission or revenue? Is there a revenue model there?
No, I did it purely out of my interest because I'm a very restless guy. So yeah.
Okay.
We didn't charge anything, but there is a market for it as well. But that is not what I want to do because my game is into education. Creator is another domain. Even though we cracked it, we would be we would be happy to help creators as well.
But I'm assuming you charge for the placement.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other question? We'll go to Sunil Sharma. By the way, everybody is raising their hands. You have evoked too many questions. I'm hoping that's a good thing, but we'll soon find out. Sunil.
So,
Hi,
two
sir.
questions.
Yes.
First question is that what is your top selling course right now? Okay, and how much does it charge? First thing. And second question is, where is your team in the presentation? I wanted to see actually the team. You said boys.
Yes.
There is somehow no voice in the presentation.
I would love to send you all their photos. They're all
No,
handsome.
just tell me about your operation. Who is handling the operations right now in the team?
Abhi and Fahad. 2 people are handling the operation right now. And Shaheen and Vaishnavi is creating the content and
Are they
writing.
also content creators?
They are not, but now they are. They weren't, but now they are.
Okay, okay.
And all the videos that you have seen is did by me and my team. And most of them...
If I may ask, what is the cap table right now?
Sure. What is your shareholder table looking like? Who is owning this company and to what extent?
Majority of the share is with me. And we also raised 5%. Well, actually, I didn't intend to raise, but I went
Numbers, please, numbers.
5% at 25 lakh.
No.
What is the ownership
Break the
model?
100% ownership of your company by saying, I own so much percent, so much, and when you at the end it should total 100. Tell him the breakup.
Okay, 95% is with me at the moment, and 5% with the seed investor.
Okay. And what is your top selling course and how much does it charge?
It charges 15,000. It's my personal session.
Topic.
It's about crypto investing and trading, basics.
And time duration?
It's a 1-month boot camp.
So it's a completely offline. I mean webinar
Online,
based, right?
online,
Webinar
yes.
based.
Yes,
only.
sir. Thank you.
Ujjwal, question. By the way, this is going to be the longest question session, but I'm enjoying it. Ujjwal, grill him.
Yes. So that was a pretty good presentation.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
I think you have 30,000 users at this point of time, right?
Yeah, we have collected that much data already.
Nice. So those are your users, or that's the data collected?
That's the data that we collected through these various online, offline workshops that we have done.
Wait. Confusion.
Yeah.
These 30,000 people have been trained by you regardless of whether you charge them or not.
No,
You
we have
train-
charged them actually.
No, so 30,000 people have trained you.
Yeah, correct.
Or you have trained them.
Correct,
So
exactly.
data क्यों बोलता है? बोलना 30,000 customer है.
Yeah,
okay,
they are my customers,
Got
of
it.
course.
So how do you reach to 30 lakh users, and in what time?
So if you look at the content that we create, it can create a lot of impression in the audience already. And if you create in any language, any regional language, we can reach out to many audience. We haven't done any inorganic marketing yet, but if you were to do it, we could easily get more than 10 million impression per month. So that could be the one way to get it. And the educators that we are collaborating with, they already have the reach. So whatever we do through them, it will be amplified through their communities as well. And we are already in touch with 30 plus communities in India right now. They are like having like small communities. So we collaborated with them. Whenever we do a session, it's gonna go through them as well. So they also get the online presence. We get the amplified audience. Yes, sir.
Got it. So it will be completely community-driven approach.
Yeah, it's a collaborative approach that I'm taking.
And do the community earn out of it?
No, not at the moment. But if the educator they are providing, it's gonna come from them, and we're gonna prep them. And once he gonna start selling courses on Tribe Academy, they get to keep a cut as well. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much. The questions are unending, but they are going to give you money, so I'll allow it. Sharan.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Hey, काम कर, you'll soon be off the stage. Come to this. धीरे उधर ही जाता है because he is sensing that these investors are going to give him money. Those investors are not asking any questions, so they are not going to give money. Let us see if that is the case. Go ahead, Sharan.
Yeah, so I just want to come back to the users.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned 30,000 users are who you've already trained, right?
Yes, sir.
How many are you actually training now? How much is that growth rate per month? Like month on month, is that increasing? What is your retention rate and your LTV per CAC?
The market at the moment is currently having a negative approach to it because of we are in a bear run. So we are expecting that the market will go up by April because halving process is in the pipeline. So once that hit, we are anticipating the longest bull run that is ever going to faced by crypto and Web3 industry. And if that happens, this 30,000 is nothing for us.
Okay.
And if we could grow globally.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Sharan is our numbers guy.
Okay.
He would like things like, I'm growing month on month by so much percent. When a person joins me, he joins us LTV, which is second course. Do you have those numbers authentic right now calculated? If not, you can tell him I don't have those numbers.
I would love to give you those numbers.
That's absolutely fine.
Thank you so much.
So he gave you a general answer. He did not answer your question, but that is okay.
Thank you.
You are not expected to know everything right now. VC, had you raised your hand? Sorry, Asif, your question.
Rajad, am I audible?
Go ahead, yeah, audible.
Rajad, it's
Yes,
a
sir.
great initiative, to be honest.
Thank you so much, sir.
In the
Appreciate that.
Web3 space, it is very much needed.
Thank you, sir.
At the same time, when we talk about learning and education, I would like to personally know that when you are getting outsourced from the university and colleges to call you to give the courses or whatever, who are these people apart from you? And what are their background who are going to teach these kids and students? It's very important to know what we are passing, like as education knowledge.
Yeah.
It's a new space. I would like to know your background in Web3 and also who all are the people, if you want to cater the whole India or the world.
Perfect.
What is your team? And
I'm
what's their background?
going to add to that question. So what he has said is, what is your background in Web3 to make you eligible for this? Who are the other trainers? I would also like to know how much of the training is imparted by you and how much of the training is imparted by all the others. As in, is this a one-man show or is this a team show? Answer both the questions.
It's obviously a team show. Well, the first question is, what is my background? I'm a non-techie guy. Then that is what Tribe Academy stands for. I learned everything through going through this information out online. So I wanted to simplify the whole education for my people, and that is how I started creating content. And it is something that I've never anticipated. It has grown bigger than I ever anticipated. So I'm a non-techie guy, but if I can teach people about tech and the non-tech aspect of it, any educator can do. That is what I believe. And people who are coming from, irrespective of their background, whether they are coming from a tech background or non-tech background, everybody here wants to make money. Eventually, we all want to fill our pocket. So Web3 is always all about the richness in it, And whenever we talk about Web3, usually the first thing is it Bitcoin? Is it Shiba Inu? So we want to change that connotation that crypto is not equal to Web3 or Bitcoin is not equal to, of course, Web3.
Asif, get your mic again. Did he answer your question, or would you want him to give a more precise
So it's a general
answer?
Not
Question?
really. I'm very serious about education. So when you
Yeah.
talk about education, I think we are going to pass the knowledge, the wisdom, and the intellect and understanding about the Web3 ecosystem to the next generation. It's a very serious matter for me.
Yeah.
I want to know who are the board members, who are the people who are going to schedule the education, whole courses and everything, and pass the information to the next generation.
Yeah.
It's not only about money, to be honest. We will not scale, we will not sustain if we keep talking about money.
Yeah.
Okay, so Web3 is very important. It's a new area. We are moving ahead with a great pace. At the same time, when you talk about education in your pitch, 100 times you mention education, but 200 times you mention money.
Yes.
So I'm confused bit. So what is more important for you, education? Then who are the people who are sending to the college and school to pass the education to the
Got it.
kids?
Perfect. So he's repeated his question. Now you better answer it. I think we should give him a big hand for his question itself. Now answer the question.
Well, education is important. To sustain the money is also important. So how are we going to educate the people? Well, we have the best educators like yourself, Sumit, Ajit sir, Arif. This is going to change the entire revolution. Are you guys are sharing your knowledge anywhere? Well, let us help you do that. With all due respect, you all have a lot of information in your brain. If you are able to share the knowledge through Tribe Academy to this whole audience, they'll definitely raise their hand if I ask them this question, that do they know Web3? So if we could help you out do that, because I know you all are busy. So that is the first layer of educators that we have. And second layer is, if I can bring in 100,000s of Mirzad, like, I could definitely teach more people. So we have seen a lot of nerds out there, and they are brilliant, and they've got all the things that they want. What they need is a stage. So we are giving them the stage. So it is gonna pass on to other people like that.
Everybody's dying to give you money now. Asif, first of all, uska naam hai Asif. You
Asif.
have called him
So
Arif
sorry, sir.
many times. If you had called him Asif, he would give you 24 lakhs. But you have called him Arif, so now it is a little doubtful. On the same, VC, your question.
Yeah, don't worry. There are plenty of 24 lakhs here. My question, my question is, Mirzad,
Yes,
you
sir.
said you'd made 1.35 crores.
Yes,
right?
sir.
And in the same breath, and you're saying it's a 75% margin business.
Correct, sir.
So I'm saying you probably earned a crore odd.
90 lakhs.
90 lakhs odd.
Yeah,
From
sort of.
that entire exercise. So my question to you is, why is your marketing spend zero?
Yeah.
And just to reinforce his question, if you want that kind of money, are you putting it back in quality content, so on and so forth? I'm not much interested in quality content because you have 30,000 people and you've made a certain amount of money. So people don't pay something for nothing.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that's a justification. My more important question is that if you have 90 lakhs lying in the bank and we assume that geography is flat for EdTech, then why is that 90 lakhs not being spent in getting more customers, more institutions, more content? Where is that 90 lakhs gone?
So we have invested most of the money in creating content and developing a studio to build the best quality content that we have put across all the social medias. And to your question, promoting Web3, crypto, or all other relatable terms on Google, it's banned. Now they've opened the window for us. Now we can actually tap into that industry.
Sorry, it's not true.
No, that's not true. I agree. That is completely not true, right? And
we have tried
I'm
multiple
really doing it. I'm
advertisements.
doing it on a daily basis.
Sunil Sharma runs one of the top 10 crypto media companies in the world. So you're telling him that. And VC Karthik may not know, but he knows that if somebody is not allowing advertising, somebody else will allow. There are too many avenues.
there are other mediums. That's my point.
Yeah.
I'm
And we
saying
did it
even if
through the offline. Sorry to interrupt you there, sir. We did it through the offline medium that we already have.
Oh, sorry,
And,
you spent on marketing?
No, we actually traveled a
So
lot.
why did you not spend on marketing? My question still remains. If you have 10 lakhs in the bank, why are you not spending that money on marketing?
We never had to spend. That is something that I never did. And since we are already growing organically, we thought we'll spend more on quality content rather than spending on market. We want that mouth publicity. And if you were to come to Kerala with me, I'll show you. If I ask the same crowd,
ठीक है.
they'll know.
He thought the investors will be so impressed that he has not spent money on marketing.
Look at my face. Do I look impressed?
No, you look handsome, sir.
क्या बात है. Very good. Good answer. चल ठीक है. Any questions? What we're going to do is, first I'll remind the audience, you have basically 60 seconds to answer that tweet as to what will be the total bid that he'll get, and there's a prize for you. While you wait, I'll give you a little gift. 60 seconds, audience, you can make your bid right now. congratulations. This is from Team Bank of Baroda.
So thank you so much.
What do you think, audience? हो जाएगा कि नहीं हो जाएगा? How many think हो जाएगा? Shout! This is a very supportive audience. You have given them a free course, right? What is the free course you are giving them? Tell us.
It's about that.
So they can attend it for free. Will you spend money on them? Will you give them a free voucher? Yes? Will that satisfy his question? Will that be your marketing spend then?
Yes, we'll do that.
Thank you. So I guess we are ready. I think it is not happening today, Mirzad. कोई बात नहीं. You have so much money in the bank that you don't need it. Everybody, please give him a big hand for the good performance and pitch he gave. Thank you very much, Mirzad. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Aha. Now some of you bid on Twitter, right? We received responses. How many of you had said 2 lakhs? Yeah. Oh, come on. How many of you? I can't hear you. Shout it out if you had.
Mike.
Okay, there's somebody there who had bid 2 lakhs on Twitter. Did you? कैसे ही बोल रहा है माइलेज खाने के लिए नहीं there I can see that. So there is somebody who actually bid 2 lakhs. We will validate it. I'll call you on stage and give you a prize. Just be ready, but don't come yet until we can figure out what your name is. In the meanwhile, we will get ready to move to the next pitch, which will be, by the way, the last pitch of the day, the last pitch of the year, the last pitch of the event, and the last pitch of the decade, because this is year 10. So I think this requires a very, very big hand. Everybody, please welcome Team Wakao, who also was a winner in Shark Tank Season 1.
Good evening, everyone. How many of y'all have ever eaten a meaty substance made from jackfruit? How many of y'all have ever imagined sausages, burgers being made from our humble jackfruit? Well, friends, I'm Sairaj Dhond, the founder and CEO of Wakao Foods, India's first jackfruit company. And I come from the lovely state of Goa. I'm a lawyer turned entrepreneur. In the year 2020, early 2020, I came across one video article. And that said, the next superfood of the world, jackfruit. And that hit me in the nose like a blow. Because I remember our jackfruit falling in our backyard, rotting, and no one was even concerned about it. So I thought I should research a little more about it. I went deeper into it. And as I researched and found out, I realized that this is not jackfruit, it's a jackpot. And there's so much that can be done with it. And from there started a journey that within 10 months, from ideation, our products were ready on the shelves. We had India's first jackfruit company, Wakao Foods. So I believe that 80% of India has eaten jackfruit in some form or the other, either fruit, vegetable, seeds, powder, pulp, chips, in some form or the other. But you know what a shocking statistic is? That 1.4 million tons of jackfruit is grown every year in India, and 75% of it goes to waste. Now for this, there are 3 main reasons. And we are solving these 3 reasons. The first is that jackfruit is a very difficult fruit to cut open, cook, and get it ready for cooking. Excruciatingly difficult. We've made it into a ready-to-eat and ready-to-cook format. In the words of Hilton Chef, we've reduced it from a 2-hour cooking time to a 10-minute cooking time. The second thing is that jackfruit is a seasonal fruit. It is available for hardly 4 to 5 months in a year. We've made it available for 365 days a year. And the third thing is that people have always looked for healthy alternatives. And our products are preservative-free, have a 1-year shelf life, and have no refrigeration is required. It's an ambient product. So next what? Let me very quickly take you to our product line and what we do. So we have our products in the retail segment as well as the industrial segment. There are a list of products that we do, and I'll quickly start a video for you to see how the products are made. Get the video on, please. So we are the first people in the world to make sausages from jackfruit, and that too at ambient temperature. We make 2 variants of sausages. We make burger patties from jackfruit, which is amazing. And judges, you have a box in front of you all. Feel free to open and start trying the products. We also have the raw jackfruit. And you know, people always wonder, the jackfruit is the big fruit which is smelly sometimes, some like it, some don't, which is sweet. But the jackfruit that we use in all the dishes is the mini jackfruit, is the tender jackfruit. It's around 2 months old, while the big one is 4.5 months old. So this jackfruit doesn't have any taste of its own or any smell of its own. It takes the flavor of whatever spice you put in it. Therefore, it makes it the most versatile product to cook in the world. Then we have gravies that we make from jackfruit. We make a butter jack gravy, which is a takeoff of the butter chicken. We have a teriyaki. We have a barbecue. Very soon, we'll be introducing India's first kathal biryani, jackfruit biryani in a ready-to-eat format. We're going to have a jackfruit Thai curry and rice in a ready-to-eat format. Heat and eat. We also have a wonderful jackfruit pulp that we make, which again is there in front of the judges. So these are a few of the products that you're seeing here. Can we go to the next slide, please? So now the most important thing for us was how do we sell and where do we sell? Next slide. What is the GTM? How do we go to market? You know, I believe that this was an innovation of sorts, and no one had ever dreamt of something like this that would happen. So we had to actually experiment, do things, try, miss, keep trying. And I think after 3 years of trying and hitting and missing, we finally hit where we need to go. So the first channel of sales is Horeca, B2B, where we go to the hotels directly and we sell. Today we have over 150 hotels that we sell to. Some of the biggest names are written here. We have many more big names which are there. The best part about this is that we have a 90% retention with this channel of sales. This is going to be our cash cow. Then we have exports. This was a dream. My dream always was to take my brand, my product, which would be made in Goa, made in India, and take it to the world. And today we export to 5 countries. And that is one of the biggest things for me, and I take great pride in that. The third is the D2C channel, where all you guys can order and have. So we are on a lot of channels, Q-commerce players, you can order and have it at your doorstep. The fourth big channel. I want you all to think for 5 seconds. Think of that one vegetarian QSR that comes to your mind. One good vegetarian QSR that comes to your mind. Honestly, I couldn't think of anything much. And I feel there is a huge black spot, a space to be owned. And Wakao Eats is going to be our QSR chain. We've run a pilot. People have loved the products. I'm waiting to hear what the judges think about it, because these are the products which are going to be there in our QSR outlets. And I think this will change the game for all of us. Yes, I was the only all-women deal on Shark Tank Season 1. And that was a life-changing opportunity. We had a nice pitch. We were in the top 10 pitches of the season, and it was nice. What's our ask? We are looking at raising close to $1 million because we need to do a lot of things, and I'll tell you why we need to do that. Finally, we are here not to sell you jackfruit. We are here not to sell you a product. We are here to build one of India's most loved brands. We want to build a brand that all of you guys can be proud of. We have the channel set. We sell to 150 restaurants today. We want to take that to 1,000 restaurants within the next 8 months. We are selling to 5 countries. We want to make that 15 countries in the next 12 months. We are selling on 5 e-commerce players. We want to sell on close to 15 e-commerce players in the next 6 months, and we want to build at least 50 touch points for our Wakao Eats QSR. Now, if you believe in our vision, if you want to build one of India's most loved brands, then I welcome you all to come on board with us and take jackfruit right from our backyard to the world. Say it with me, let's Wakao! Thank you.
So first of all, you've done a really good job of bribing the judges with free food. लेकिन audience को भी कुछ दो ना कुछ खाने के लिए कुछ है क्या?
We had decided to make boxes for all of y'all, but then we thought y'all would do some japta japti. So we avoided that because there could be too much commotion. But I will promise y'all, there is a QR code here. If you feel like, okay, this is not a force. Scan that QR code, follow us on Instagram, but irrespective of that, let me speak and try. I have products with me. I will try and keep somewhere outside on some kiosk around 300 products, which if y'all promise that y'all will do it in a nice way, we can keep it open for y'all.
So very simply, we had organized it, लेकिन हमको इधर commotion हो जाएगा, झगड़ा हो जाएगा. There'll be a food fight, so we don't know how to distribute it to this audience. Also, the audience is 3,000. And we have only 300 because other 2,700 have to order from the website. Sorry, मैं आपके लिए sales कर रहा हूँ, तो VC कार्तिक पूछेगा marketing spend नहीं है, तो I'm making him spend a little on me. Thank you very much. Having said that, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Before we get to the question, audience, this is the last pitch of the day, year and decade, like I said. E-Cell_IITB, that's a Twitter handle. You have to predict what is the total bid that he will reach at. You know, rest, बाकी आपको मालूम है, right? For now, Siddharth, what's your question?
What are your current revenues? Can you throw some light on your Shark Tank round?
So first coming to the first question, our current revenues are we're going to end this financial year at close to 1.2 crores, and the Shark Tank round happened. We took the deal on the show, but unfortunately we didn't take the deal after we went out of the show.
I have one more question. Can you, in short, tell us about your personal background?
So I'm a lawyer turned entrepreneur. I come from a family of entrepreneurs. I'm a 4th generation entrepreneur. We have hotels in Goa and some other real estate interests. So F&B runs in my blood. But I have built 3 startups before this. This is my 4th one. I made decent money in my previous startup, which was completely plowed into this. Therefore, we are still bootstrapped, and now we want to grow. Yes, sir.
Sorry, just to add on to Siddharth's question on your revenues.
Yes.
Can you tell the split between revenue from Horeca and otherwise?
So 70% of it would be Horeca. When I say 70% would be Horeca, I include exports in it, and 30% would be D2C.
Hiren, you can go ahead, Hiren.
Just very quick, one question. Okay, Ajay?
One question?
Just one question.
Record है यार, ये तो कम
Thank
से
you.
कम 2 question पूछते हैं, but go ahead.
Okay. So how come a criminal lawyer entered into, love of jackfruit?
First. Criminal lawyer, nahi, he's not a criminal
I'm a lawyer
He's
who
a
used to
lawyer
defend
who
criminals.
defends alleged, not even criminals, alleged criminals,
Alleged
not a criminal
yeah,
lawyer.
sir. That's the right way to say it.
Perfect.
So I wanted to be one of the best lawyers in India. I wouldn't compromise for anything less than that. I genuinely wanted to be a lawyer. I did it for 1 whole year from morning till night. And I realized after a year that I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew I didn't want to do this. And then I thought it was unfair for me at the age of 22, 23 to do something that I didn't like. And therefore
So wanted to ask whether the thing which you have served,
yes,
it's a Jain friendly.
No.
Okay.
There could be onion in it, onion and garlic.
Okay.
But it's vegetarian.
And so vegan or it's a vegetarian?
This is vegetarian. The QSR will be a vegetarian QSR.
Okay, thank you.
Hello. Hi. So first of all, amazing taste. Amazing
Sorry.
taste.
Sunil Sharma is
Yes.
So I run a few outlets based in India only. So I just need 3 numbers from you from
Yes.
the operational side.
Yes.
First of all, which of these dish sells the most? First thing.
Yes.
Second, where in India? And third, how much have we sold that particular dish in last 1 year?
Okay. So the most highest selling product for us is our raw jackfruit. So we have it in 4 different variants. And across variants, put together, it is our highest selling product. We sell maximum in Bombay, in Mumbai, in the hotels and restaurants in Mumbai. And if you ask me for a number, I can give you a percentage of the split. Of the 70%, probably a 50% is the raw jackfruit.
The one dish, right? 50%?
Over 4 variants of one product. The raw jackfruit. It is the main product. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you have sort of 4 things to do, right? You have
Yes.
Horeca, you have D2C,
Yes.
you mentioned that you had QSR.
Exports.
And exports. Exports I'll bundle into Horeca because by your own admission, it's part of Horeca.
Yes.
So let me ask you a simple Dharam Sankat question. Assume you had to drop one and there was no option. Which one would you drop and why?
Okay. Assuming I had to drop one, for now, I would say D2C.
And why?
Because one is it gives us the least revenue. And the second is that D2C I do, and we are doing it because we want to reach out to the consumer directly. And we want to build our brand on the D2C. Whereas QSR is for the similar reasons. And QSR gives us a better opportunity to reach out to the consumers with a finished product. So it's always a better proposition to reach out to the consumer. So if I have to put my energy somewhere, I'll put it on that.
Thanks. Asif, again, lots of questions for you. Did not work out for the last guy. I hope this is exactly the opposite for you. Asif, go ahead.
First of all, khana bahut acha tha ye. Biryani.
Thank you, thank you.
I have 2 questions basically.
Yes, sir.
First is, you must be knowing this trend is pretty old in Europe and other
Correct.
part of the world, right? So I want to know that how do you want to explore again with the Made in India Wakao to expand from India to overseas, knowing that it's a pretty old trend. Number 2, do you have any plan to add another source of protein in the food, since you know there is no protein here? This would be my question.
So the first thing, sir, that I want to tell you is that we are India's first jackfruit company. We become, being a mock meat or being a plant-based product is a subset of us. So when the trend is alive, we are riding the trend. If the trend grows, we still keep riding. If it dips, we still keep riding because we are jackfruit. And as far as the options internationally also with jackfruits are much, much lesser as compared to the other protein available in the market with plant-based. So there the opportunity lies for us. One is that our pricing, price point, our procurement is much more easier in India. It's just not tapped enough, whereas other countries it's much more expensive. So we have that advantage over the others. Plus we have a much superior product, I would like to believe. So I think that will work for us there. And the second thing was, very sorry, I lost the second question.
Protein, source of
Protein. So what we realize is jackfruit is a fiber-rich product. So what we've done in all the new products that we are developing, right from the sausages, the burger patties, and the other processed products, raw jack we can't tinker with. We pump it with either pea protein isolates or soy protein isolates. So we increase, so every 100 grams has a 10% protein in it. So that's how we are trying to balance it out, but we don't want to unnecessarily pump it too much also. Yes.
Okay, Ujjwal, go ahead.
You mentioned you have 4 channels. What are the gross margin and contribution margins across these 4 channels?
So
and what is the gross, aggregate gross and
So we
contribution
try
margin?
to, so the lowest margins right now is with the
Gross or contribution?
gross margins. I'll talk about the gross margins. So overall, we try to balance it out at a 50% gross margin across channels. Surprisingly, our best gross margins are in Horeca. So So we have close to a 65% margin in Horeca, which we can, so it only differs if there's very large scale, then it goes down. But because there are all lateral growth rather than one person buying a lot, so we can still get a better margin out of there. So which probably could go a little down once if there's any competitor ever. Right now, we have almost a monopolistic purview over that. As far as the lowest gross margin, if you ask me, then right now it would be D2C. Because logistics cost and all of that, it actually doesn't really figure out. Now, when we work with someone like a Q-commerce player, our margins increase a little better. So we balance it out. So there also it would be around 40%-ish, which we get in D2C. So we sell them at a 40% discount. So 10% we get around 40%. And the fourth being exports is again, it's a good margin. It's not very streamlined now, but we don't do too much of exports also. So probably that will go a little lower as we increase our scale and the quantities that we export.
And you mentioned it's 50% right now.
Right
At
now.
scale, will it go down or will it,
It will,
be
it will increase.
it will increase to what?
It will increase to, we want to take it to at least 60%.
Okay.
Minimum.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Just by the way, a little intermission for the audience. We did receive 3 bids of 2 lakhs for last time, but all 3 are timed after the 2 lakh had already shown up on screen. So we have not yet got it, okay? But either aapka last chance hai, and you will give them free food also if they get the correct bid?
Done. Correct ones will get free
Correct
food.
ones, all of them will get free
All
food
will
if they
get.
correct, right? Anyway, do we have any more questions? If not, then for the last time, Sumit, do you have a question? Go ahead.
One question, I got the story of why you want to build a jackfruit company, but from a customer point of view, why should they opt for jackfruit based food than anything else? Like what's in it for them?
So there are quite a few things in it for them.
Explain,
So
give
I'll-
a 30-second pitch to everyone.
So one is that we are going to give you your favorite tasting products in a much more healthier avatar, something that you would have never thought of. So if you are someone who's a vegetarian who's never had sausages, this is your opportunity to taste a sausage and to see how it feels. If you're a non-vegetarian who has a veg day in a week, if all the non-vegetarians in the world on their veg day eat my product even on that one single day, I'm very happy. So I'm giving you an alternative. I'm giving you an option. I'm not asking you to switch. I'm trying to create a habit with you. So once you like my product, you'll probably come back and eat it from me. So my value proposition has always been that this is going to be a convenient meal for you. It's going to be a tasty meal for you. And it will be a cheat-free meal for you. And it will also be a healthy meal for you. That's been my value proposition always. And also another thing I would like to add is jackfruit always had this thing of nostalgia that we've eaten jackfruit in our heydays. My grandmom used to feed me, but today I don't get it. So we've made this scarcity problem vanish. We're making jackfruit available to everyone now. Now your grandmother and your mother can easily cook it without having to worry. You just order it on Blinkit or our website, you come home ready to eat. Just open it, put it, make your favorite jackfruit curry, make your favorite biryani. You don't need to cut, break everything. So I think there was a big population, and India specific I'm saying, because Western world there are different problems, there are different issues. They want a different alternative where we will fill a gap. But India, I think this is the big problem that we'll be solving.
Mr. Wakao, I
Yes,
hope
sir.
we are ending today's evening and this E-Summit
I hope
on a
to.
very high note. Audience, do you think he'll get funded? Very nice. I should, oh, देखो, he's like, khana do pehle, khana do. We should also ask this to the investors, but we'll give them a minute. Everybody, this is your chance to not just get a prize from Team Bank of Baroda, but also to get free food. So go to ecell_IITB on Twitter, make your bid, organizers play some music, and you guys be ready to bid. क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है.
Pranav.
Very good, congratulations!
Thank you. Thank you.
Just come on board, come on. 2.45 crore, which was the highest bid in 10 years yesterday, and today we have broken it with
Chalo.
2.86 crores. And
highest bid
this
ho gaya na?
money can be yours. All you need to do next year in time for the E-Summit, please submit your pitch deck and application. We get about 1,000 to 2,000 every year. We select 8 to come here, and usually at least half get funded. So thank you very much, everybody. This has been great. I'm going to call the host of the next event. We are going to see, did anybody guess this number? Possible ही नहीं है. No, no way. You guessed this number? You typed it. Okay, did somebody submit this? You have actually submitted it. But yeah, you posted it on Twitter. Oh, was there no post for this? All the same, chalo yaar, aapko koi to gift denge. Don't worry about it. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. We're going to do just 2 more things for the evening before super celebrity YouTuber Ashish Chanchlani comes on stage. But before that, he's taking a little more time. So let me introduce your host again for the evening, Vaibhav Ali, who will be roasting me or somebody else. I don't know who.
All right, all right. Did you guys have fun? Well, I can't hear you. One more time. Did you guys have fun? Brilliant, brilliant. You know what? I am right now like the guy who's in between a good meal and versus a presentation. However, I'm going to request Ajit Khurana to come up here because this event is all thanks to him because he's the architect of this event. He pioneered this event about 10 years ago. So, ek baar zordar taaliyan inke liye. And the entire team of IIT Bombay. Please, guys, give it up for him. Give it up for him.
I would also like to do this. Organizers of this event, I think you need to be on stage. 10 years हमने ये किया है. All organizers who are part of TTMM पहले stage पे आ जाओ.
Can I also request the angel investors? मत जाओ, मत जाओ. Come up, come
Angel
up.
investors,
Come
I
up,
think the
come
stage
up.
will take your 1,000-year-old weight. आ जाओ.
Can I also call the team of Reflexical? Baksh, Radhika, Ankur.
Yes, come on, come on. Some way, let everybody see that while you see only 1 or 2 people on stage, how many people it takes to create an event like this. This is a lot of people. Don't hesitate. Come on, investors, E-Cell people.
And the team of
my
IIT
team.
Bombay.
And my team, please come on board. The ones who have made this event happen, because this massive event does not happen very easily, right? So let's get all of you on stage. Come on board, please. You can play the music. Music band mat karo. Bajao.
Thoda some music. Who's the guy who's been coming here for the longest time? Which investor?
Okay, investor. Who has done 10 years of investing here?
Here at this event.
At TTMM, 10 years. Nobody. But we have 9. Oh, you are 10? So this is Taha Nabi. He has come here on all 10 years and has spent a lot of money. Crores of rupees. So give him a big hand.
अगर ये फिर भी आ रहे हैं तो इन्हें कुछ
And of course, we also have Siddharth Ladsaria. These are, I think, the only 2 investors who have come here for all 10 years. Thank you very much for at least 3 crore rupees of bidding. No, more than that. Really? One more thing I should tell you. This is unimaginable. I have been an angel investor since January of 1998. If you know about investing in startups, you lose a lot of money. There is, however, one investor amongst these. Just one. Literally one, much to the pain for the rest of us, who has a perfect record that every TTMM company he has invested in, he has made a profit. It is very, very difficult to have that. But put your hands together for VC Karthik.
जिसके नाम में VC है तो वो तो पैसा बनाएगा ना.
Yes. His parents wanted him to be a VC when he grew up. All the same, one more thing is that every year, and some of you have been here before, every year we actually have a little change and I would say improvement in the list of investors. So we have some investors who are here for the first time this year. Let's highlight them. Please come here. I think there are 4 or 5 of us. First timers. So we have Ujjwal Sutaria, Sumit
Asif
Gupta,
also, right?
Sunil Sharma. Where is Asif? Asif has gone home already to count all the money he's going to earn from investing here today. Or maybe that guy who kept calling him Arif, he's going to go there to beat him up. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So this is very good. Team E-Cell, side mein nahi. Abhi aap log center se jao. Aa jao. You guys are the one who have... These guys would be sleeping at 7 a.m. and 10 a.m. because there was that much work to be done. Thank you very much.
Come on, guys, give it up for them. Everybody at IIT Bombay.
You can move there. और आती हो बहुत जगह बहुत
मम्मी को बोल दो टीवी पे आ रहे हो.
थोड़ा आगे जाते जाओ, जगह है, उधर जाओ आगे.
Come.
This is your highlight time. Come on.
Can I also request the team Reflexical to join them?
Yes, my team Reflexical also, please on come. Come forward.
आइए, सब लोग आइए. All the investors and everybody come in. Take a picture with the team.
Okay, what I did is I told the investors to actually leave, but it is up to them. They have the money. They can do whatever they want. So I must tell you that in September of 2013, this idea that an on-the-spot funding event can not just be conducted, but result in transactions came for the first time. In end Jan 2014, we did year number 1. That makes today year number 10. And this is unimaginable. We started from a classroom of 160 people. Today we have 3,000 people with another 2,000-3,000 people wanting to come in, but we don't have capacity. It has all been true because of the spirit of entrepreneurship, which leads to participants as well as investors, which means it's all coming from all of us. If you guys are not interested, surely that wouldn't be founders and surely that wouldn't be investors. बहुत important point है. आप जब लोगों को स्टेज पे देखते हो, आपको ऐसा लगता है कि अरे ये किसी तरह के सेलिब्रिटी होंगे, but these guys, the founders, I met them 3 days ago for the first time, and they were just getting started. Their pitch decks were not so fine. Everything has happened in 3 days. So do not miss out this opportunity. You can and should definitely try to be on this stage 1 year from now. Can I, from the people, only from those people who feel that they will apply to be on stage next year, get the loudest shout you can give me. Say yes. Excellent.
Now, before we leave, I've set this up. I want to do a quick Q&A with you, right? And I swear we will make it very exciting and interesting. And this one will go up on my podcast, which is called the Coincidental Podcast. So can I please request?
See, most of them are students.
Yeah.
Q&A sounds like exam and syllabus and marks and
Oh,
admission.
नहीं,
They
यहाँ
hate
पर
that.
काफी बकवास होने वाली है. The podcast is a very, hopefully a lot of fun. So everybody, please give it up for Ajit Khurana. ये कितना दिन हो गया सुने हुए कि अजित खुराना का जमाना कभी ना होगा पुराना.
You know, एक picture आई थी, उसके अंदर कोई ऐसा dialogue था. I was a school student and it's like horrible. Since then, people are cracking such jokes and I no longer like you.
Now, I want to know, since you spoke about like and all of that, you are, I do not know how, the most loved investor. ये कैसे होता है ये? Because the other investors are gone, the bankers here are smiling, but mostly, जब तक पैसा नहीं आता है आपका, you are very loved. Like, अरे sir, you are my soulmate.
If that's a private joke, but if you want me to prove to you that I am not very loved, you just need to meet my wife. And I'm saying this in the presence of my older son who's in the audience, which is going to get me into trouble. But anyway, what was your question?
I'm going to call her myself.
What is your question?
My question is that generally, when startups raise funds, they are in love with the investors, they are in love with the VCs, but then the moment they get, they want to kind of distance themselves.
Absolutely. See, होता ऐसे है. And आपको seriously बताता हूँ. There's a lot of slogans in the startup space which is all bullshit. There's a lot of nonsense also because you have watched so many YouTube videos which go giving you all this josh and gyan, and in real world does not work that way. What happens is that when the investor and the entrepreneur meet and they try to negotiate a deal, this leads to conflict. This was the motivation behind TTMM. Now this is something that you guys don't know, तो आपको secret बताता हूँ, backstage वाला secret. The reason these deals actually result in investments, just as an example, if you look at US Shark Tank, Mark Cuban and Kevin O'Leary and all of those guys, barely about a third of the deals that you see happening on the TV actually happen afterwards. If you look at the Indian Shark Tank, from what I have heard, the proportion is even lower. But when you look at our deals, while 100% of our deals don't happen, but our range is in the 70 to 80%. And the reason is that all the conflicts between investor and entrepreneur, हम लोग पहले ही solve कर देते हैं. So we prepare a shareholder agreement, we give it to the entrepreneur and we give it to the investor, and we say, if you agree to this, only then आना, नहीं तो मत आना. Likewise, you saw the valuation was always the same, the money was always the same. So we remove all problems that exist. That is why there's a lot of love and bhaichara between the TTMM investors and TTMM founders.
Now, a lot of these guys, right, because, thanks to Shark Tank coming on mainstream, a lot of angel investing is now becoming a household talk, right? मम्मी सब्जी काट रही है, डैडी बैठ के देख रहे हैं, मम्मी बोल रही है, हाँ, इसमें पैसा लगाना चाहिए. Right? So now that is coming into the mainstream. Now you started investing in 1998.
That's correct. But I was...
Which majority of them were not even born. And I was back in school. So something that you have learned, which I think every potential angel investor sitting over here should know, कि मैं 2 लाख से अगर किसी का business support करना चाहता हूँ,
ठीक है,
करूँ या ना करूँ, and also let's talk about the friends and family around, क्योंकि वो concept इंडिया में नहीं है.
एक काम करते हैं, all of the people sitting here actually have thought of themselves as a founder. I'm going to end to this conversation because the next session is about to start, but I'm also going to encourage you to think of something else. While there is no doubt that investing in stock market is more risky than investing in, let us say, putting in a bank, FD, etc., but you do it because you want a higher return. Likewise, being an angel investor is dramatically more risky than investing in the stock market, but then you may do it for want of more return. Today, it is possible for people with just a few lakh rupees also to participate as an angel investor. Of course, this is a very highly risky game, so don't rush into it. You can and often will lose all your money, but think about it. If this is something you want to do, we have introduced one more event this year in IIT Bombay, which you can participate in next year because it's already over. It is called the No Nonsense Angels, where I am helping people like you. We don't have to be extraordinarily rich like all of these investors who are here, but I'm helping people like you find out how you might be able to participate in this and how you might understand the risk better. But अभी एक काम करते हैं. अभी मेरे को लगता है कि ये बहुत ही
बस last एक question है. सब लोग returns के बारे में बात करते हैं. Tell me the places that you have lost money royally.
The thing is that if I
and we're done after that.
नहीं, ये तो मतलब बहुत ही painful question है. मैं सोच रहा था you will end on a happy note, but you want in my lost part. So totally, if I look at direct investments I have made into equity, that is startup investments, the number would be about 50 deals. But I also participate through syndicates. That number goes toward 350 totally. Close to 30% of them have shut down and given me no return. Another 60%, that means total of 90%, are the living dead, which means they are existing, but I don't expect much. So the entire burden comes on the top 1, 2, 3%, and some more will come from the remaining 6, 7%. On the whole, I have made a positive return, but I think this is something that you have to tread with fear. So angel investing की बात बाद में करेंगे. ये लोग हमको बार-बार जैसे इशारा कर रहे हैं कि अभी तुम लोग जाओ, अभी तुमसे बड़ा celebrity आ गया है. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much for being here.
Give it up for the architect of this event. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a great time. Thank you.
आ जाओ.
There you go. All the best.
Thank you. All right, IIT Bombay, can we add a little volume, please? Now let me know, how's the Josh? IIT Bombay, are you excited for the highlight session of E-Summit 2024? Show some excitement, show some energy, come on! Make some noise, come on! Come on, everyone. Okay, maybe you guys are living under a rock because you don't know who is our last guest of TTMM. Do you guys have any idea? Can I hear his name? Ek saath. Can I hear his name, please? Come on. Who is the last guest? You guys are absolutely correct. He's the man himself, the king of YouTube. Over 30 million subscribers. The social media sensation. Everybody, are you guys ready? Let's do some exercise, show some energy because I want you all to be energetic. Once he'll enter here. All right, everybody, show some energy. Come on, make some noise. All right, everybody, let's welcome with a humongous applause, Ashish Chanchlani. Make some noise for Ashish Chanchlani, everybody, come on. The social media sensation, the YouTube star. Hello. All right, everybody. Come on, everyone, make some noise, show some excitement. Do you want to say hi to Ashish? Wave a hand to Ashish, come on. Thank you so much for being here. Let's sit and talk, Ashish. Welcome to IIT Bombay E-Summit 2024. आपका बहुत स्वागत. बहुत स्वागत है आपका.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hello, IIT Bombay. Oh my God. I feel academically garib coming here every time. All the time. I'm a normal engineer. You guys are academically गरीब मतलब वैसा नहीं है. मेरे पे आर्टिकल मत लिख देना रेडिट पे. Okay? मतलब genuinely this is the last time I saw so many nerds was in my college when there was a beautiful ma'am. Okay? Her teachings were beautiful. Guys, relax. She is. She's good. Why am I saying was? She's not Poonam Pandey. तुमको जेंडर प्रोनाउंस मालूम है? लड़कों के लिए ही हिम होता है, दे देम, शी हर. पूनम पांडे के लिए इज वॉज होता है. Okay, we'll move on from that. Thank you.
That was a lovely start and a very fun start, Ashish. एक बार please जोरदार तालियां everybody. Let's hear some noise everyone for Ashish. All right. Ashish, now I can exactly feel how you must have felt while interviewing Benedict Cumberbatch. Like, I'm literally shivering. I'm a big fan of your content.
Thank you. Benedict, I was so nervous in front of him. मैंने उसको बोल दिया मैं उल्लासनगर से हूँ. It's like Doctor Strange 3 में वो दाल पकवान खाने आएगा. Is that the information I get? I don't know why I did that, and I was very nervous. I'm nervous even right now because this is a place every science student aspired to be at, and I'm finally here in front of this wonderful crowd, and I'm so thankful to God that they are cheering for me. I'm happy.
That is so lovely to hear. And Ashish, आप एक कमाल के एक्टर हैं. Like genuinely, आप लोग एग्री करते हैं? Yes or no? Of course, right? He is an amazing actor.
I can improve, guys. I can do better, maybe. Let's see.
नहीं डेफिनेटली आप एक कमाल के एक्टर हैं. आपकी वीडियोस में कॉमेडी मसाला सब एकदम प्रॉपर रहता है. मोटिवेशनल मैसेज भी एक प्रॉपर रहता है. आई वांटेड टू आस्क हियर कि आपने यूट्यूब ही क्यों एज अ प्लेटफॉर्म चूज किया? एक मेन स्ट्रीम एक्टिंग भी आप चूज कर सकते थे, राइट? आपने बैरी जॉन एक्टिंग स्टूडियो भी ज्वाइन किया था, राइट? तो ये क्यों किया, लाइक व्हाई?
So मैं जब बैरी जॉन मैं ट्रेन से जाता था अंधेरी, मैं वहाँ पे बहुत अनन्या पांडे के लेवल का स्ट्रगल किया है मैंने वहाँ पे. इट वॉज वेरी डिफिकल्ट गाइज. मैं तुम लोग को बता रहा हूँ, मैं भी तुम लोग की तरह ऐसा इधर इंजीनियर्स हैं. आई एम सॉरी फॉर माई इलिटरेसी, साइंस, आई डोंट नो. सो मैं इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ रहा था एंड मुझे आज भी याद है, मैं लेक्चर दे रहा था, मुझे सडनली मेरे दोस्त ने बोला कि यू शुड गो फॉर एक्टिंग बिकॉज तुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है बोर्ड पे क्या लिखा हुआ है, तुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है. एंड उसी दिन मैंने गिव अप कर दिया था पढ़ाई पे. बट मेरे को फर्स्ट क्लास मार्क्स आई थी. हाँ, ये नरेटिव बेचना बंद करो कि मैं फेलियर हूँ. ज़रूरी नहीं है ऐसा फेल हो कई आदमी, ऐसा पिक्चरों में दिखाते हैं, रियल लाइफ में लोग स्कोर करते हैं. तो मैं स्कोर करके निकला. बैरी जॉन वॉज अ वेरी डिफरेंट प्लेस. वो ना आपको असली दुनिया दिखा देती है. वहाँ पे असली स्ट्रगल एक्चुअली आपको पता चलता है. वहाँ पे इतने सारे आधे लोग बॉलीवुड के थे, मैं छोटे शहर का, मैं वहाँ पे ज़्यादा घुल मिल नहीं पाया. तो मैं घर पे बहुत डिसअपॉइंटेड वापस आया था वहाँ से, क्योंकि वहाँ पे आपको एक्टिंग, देखिए एक्टिंग आपको कोई सिखा नहीं सकता है. आपको वो बोल सकते हैं कि ओके हम आप इससे मिला देंगे, उससे मिला देंगे, लेकिन यू हैव टू बी एट द राइट प्लेस एट द राइट टाइम. तभी मैंने तमाशा देखी थी वापस वहाँ से आके, एंड मुझे रियलाइज़ हुआ कि आई शुड डू समथिंग दैट रियली मेक्स मी हैप्पी एंड मनी. सो मेरे कोई वीडियोस चुरा के इंस्टाग्राम से यूट्यूब पे अपलोड करता था. तो माई सिंधी DNA एंड माई ब्रेन जस्ट वर्कड एंड आई एम लाइक आई हैव टू गो एंड क्लेम दैट मनी, एंड आई मेड अ यूट्यूब चैनल. एंड बनते अभी 30 मिलियन सब्सक्राइबर्स हो गए. इट्स क्रेजी. आई एम लाइक I can't believe it. मतलब it still feels like a dream. I was meeting students पीछे and they're all are asking me how do you feel. I'm like it's still a dream and I'm very grateful to Ganpati Bappa that I'm here.
That is so beautiful. एक बार please let's hear it for Ashish everyone once again. आपने बोला 30 मिलियन लोगों का आपको प्यार मिला, और भी ज़्यादा लोगों, क्योंकि हम जब भी आपको लाइव देखते हैं, आप लाइव आते रहते हैं एंड यू मेक श्योर दैट यूर इंटरैक्टिंग विद योर फैंस, विद योर फैंडम. तो आपने अभी जो हम लोग रिसेंटली आपकी एक अचीवमेंट की बात करें तो मुझे याद है, और आप सभी को याद होगा कि मार्वल की आप डबिंग करते थे, राइट? मार्वल, ट्वाइलाइट एंड एवरीथिंग.
ट्वाइलाइट, हाँ. ए धोखा दिया. डोरेमोन. तो आप वो सुनियो को चाहिए. I can't. I hope there are teachers here. I'll stop.
तो वहाँ से लेकर आपने मार्वल इंडिया के आप पहले ऐसे यूट्यूबर आप बने इंडिया के जिन्होंने उनका इंटरव्यू लिया था वहाँ पे. एक बार प्लीज जोरदार तालियां होनी चाहिए उस बात पे. प्लीज मुझे एक्सपीरियंस बताइए और कैसा रहा प्लीज हम सबको जानना है.
मैं आपको बताता हूँ. इट्स एग्जैक्टली लाइक अ वाइवा. आप जब जाते हो, मेरा फर्स्ट इंटरैक्शन था किसी फॉरेनर के साथ. आप सोचो, मैं कभी किसी से ज़्यादा बात नहीं किया है. एंड द फर्स्ट पर्सन दैट आई वाज इंटरव्यूइंग वाज मिस्टर जो रूसो, एंथनी रूसो के भाई, जिन्होंने इन्फिनिटी वॉर, सिविल वॉर, विंटर सोल्जर और एंड गेम बनाई है. एंड आई वॉज अ वेरी बिग फैन ऑफ विंटर सोल्जर. एंड उन्होंने कैमियो किया था विंटर सोल्जर में. उनकी डेथ होती है बात में, तो मेरे को ये सब चीज़ें याद थी. तो मैं जब अंदर गया एंड मैं थोड़ा देख के ना, मैं बिकॉज देखिए मैं बहुत छोटे शहर से आता हूँ, तो मैं जब किसी बॉलीवुड स्टार से भी नहीं मिला हूँ, इधर मैं वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट डायरेक्टर्स ऑफ द मतलब ऑफ द वर्ल्ड ग्लोब, उनसे बात कर रहा हूँ, तो मैं एकदम फ्रीज हो गया. तो मैंने पहली चीज़ उनको बोल दी कि विंटर सोल्जर में जो कैप्टन अमेरिका का स्पीच है, प्राइस ऑफ फ्रीडम इज़ हाई, मुझे वो बहुत अच्छा लगता है. इट्स वेरी पर्सनल टू मी. एंड तभी ना हमें फ़ोन अलाउड, किसी भी जर्नलिस्ट या किसी भी जंकेट में आपको फ़ोन अलाउ नहीं कहते. जो सर ने मेरे को बोला कि हिंदी में नहीं बोला, ऐसे मैं हिंदी में बोलने वाला था अभी, बट उन्होंने बोला गो ग्रैब योर फोन, I'll click a selfie with you because I haven't met a fan this whole day. It's just professional interviews, this is just journalists. And then it's so wonderful that he still remembers me, abhi bhi. Like when I went for Spider-Man No Way Home and he was with his bodyguards. He was just walking and then he saw me and वो मुड़ के अंदर से वापस आए मेरे से मिलने. And उन्होंने मेरे को बोला कि ये पिक्चर क्या लगता है. मतलब उनको ना इंडिया से बहुत प्यार है. उनको इंडिया से, and you guys will be surprised, he's a very big fan of Salman Khan. I am not kidding. He told me this. He told me this that he's watched Dabangg too many times and he loves masala films. He loves masala films. इसलिए जब इन्फिनिटी वॉर के सीन्स वायरल हुए थे, थॉर वकांडा में आता है, सब यहाँ पे सिनेमाज में लोग एकदम स्टेडियम, that made him so confident that he told me it inspired his edit एंड गेम वैसे. सो एंड गेम का जो एडिटिंग थी, उन्होंने जानबूझ के स्पेस दिया था ताकि उनको वो क्राउड का रिएक्शन इंडिया से वापस चाहिए था. So can you imagine the amount of impact Indian audience had on him? And वो मुझे पार्टी में, मैं एंड गेम के टाइम भी गया था, पार्टी में वो सब दारू वारू पी रहे हैं, इधर क्रिस एवांस, स्कारलेट जोहानसन सब घूम रहे हैं और मुझसे आगे एक ही चीज़ पूछ रहे हैं कि जो पोर्टल वाला सीन होगा इस पे वापस सीटियाँ तालियाँ बजेगी कि नहीं बजेगी. मैंने बोला सारी दुनिया पागल होने वाली है. हमने चीयर्स किया, उन्होंने मुझे गले लगाया एंड थैंक यू बोला.
That is such a fun memory. Thank you so much Ashish for sharing that. आपके कंटेंट से रिलेटेड हम एक सवाल पूछना चाहेंगे बिकॉज इट्स एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप समिट. तो कई सारे ऐसे एस्पायरिंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स होंगे जिन्हें कंटेंट के सेगमेंट में अपना कोई स्टार्टअप करना होगा. तो आप पर्सनली, आप एक बहुत क्रिएटिव पर्सन, यू हैव अ वेरी क्रिएटिव एनर्जी बिकॉज 10 साल से एक वर्ड होता है रेलिवेंट रहना आर्टिस्ट की फील्ड में बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है. अब 10 साल से लोग आपको भर भर के प्यार दे रहे हैं और आगे भी प्यार देंगे.
होप सो.
आप बहुत मेहनत करते हैं अपने कंटेंट को लेके. तो कई बार ऐसा होता है कि ब्रांड डील्स जब आती हैं या फिर ब्रांड्स के साथ बिजनेस पर्सपेक्टिव से कंटेंट को सोचते हैं तो क्रिएटिविटी कॉम्प्रोमाइज होती है, तो उसमें बैलेंस कैसे मेंटेन करते हैं?
इट ऑल डिपेंड्स कि सामने वाला कितना, हाउ मच इज ही विलिंग टू पुट इन. माई बिगेस्ट एग्जाम्पल, माई बिगेस्ट ब्रांडेड वीडियो इज बिजली का बिल तेरा बाप भरेगा गाइस. शाहिद कपूर, लाइक उन्हें कन्विंस करना कि आप मेरे बेटे प्ले करो, कितना बड़ा टास्क होएगा. एंड मैं इतना डरा हुआ था बिकॉज शाहिद कपूर इज अ वेरी इंट्रोवर्ट पर्सन. ही इज अ पर्सन दैट डजंट टॉक मच एंड ही इज टू हिमसेल्फ. सो मैं थोड़ा डरा हुआ था. बट द मोमेंट आई एक्सप्लेन्ड हिम दैट दिस इज व्हाट नीड टू डू सो दैट इट रीचेस. अगर आपको चाहिए तो हम अभी भी एक वीडियो शूट कर सकते हैं, मैं चैनल पर डाल सकता हूँ कि भाई पिक्चर आ रही है, रिलीज हो रही है ये, बट दिस विल हिट इट. सो उन्होंने अपनी टीम को समझाया, तब जाके वो वीडियो बना. एंड वो मुझे 1 घंटा देने वाले थे, उनको स्क्रिप्ट इतनी अच्छी लगी, उन्होंने 4 घंटा दिया मेरे को. एंड तभी वो कबीर सिंह की शूटिंग से ही वापस आ रहे थे. तो उनके साथ वो जमाना, तो सामने वाले, इट ऑल मैटर्स ऑन पीपल, हाउ मच आर दे विलिंग टू पुट इन. it's going to be a collaborative effort, not just a product. आप मेरे को hire नहीं कर रहे हो service के लिए. We need to jam it together and make sure it reaches the right audience. Always. अगर आप entertainment दोगे public को with branding, it will always work. Always.
That is so true. Also आपने बोला कि हमें इसमें collaboratively अपना एफर्ट डालना चाहिए, सबके साथ काम करना चाहिए. तो आप भी प्रेफर करते हैं कोलैबोरेशंस करना यूट्यूबर्स के साथ? डू यू हैव एनी फेवरेट्स?
आई वुड लव टू, बट मैं वीडियो कहाँ डाल रहा हूँ. तो कोलैबोरेशंस तो मुझे बहुत मन है. मुझे 5 साल से सब बोलते भुवन के साथ कोलैबोरेट कर, भुवन के साथ कोलैबोरेट कर.
वुड लव टू सी दैट.
भुवन और मेरी बहुत फटी पड़ी रहती है इस टॉपिक पे, और हम बोलते हम नहीं कर पाएंगे बिकॉज इट्स अ वेरी इनॉर्मस टास्क ऑफ managing his fandom, my fandom, his content, my content and mixing. But मैं उसको promise किया एक दिन मैं ज़रूर कुछ लिखूँगा. एक दिन मैं ज़रूर लिखूँगा जो हम लोग साथ में जाए. The best we could have worked on was the Eternals video. I think we had a blast. I directed it. I wrote it, and मैंने भुवन के content के हिसाब से लिखा, मेरा side मेरे content के हिसाब से. It was a good thing. I love doing collaborations.
Definitely, that is so sweet of you to mention. We'll take one last question and then आपकी बारी है, आप अपने सवाल पूछ सकते हैं. But yeah, we have seen a new thing in you, that is the transformation of your, like you. मतलब I remember कि मैंने आपको 4 साल पहले एक इवेंट पे देखा था, और अभी देख के बहुत एक डिफरेंट फीलिंग आ रही है और बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. तो आप फिटनेस पे अपने काम कर रहे हैं, राइट?
जी जी. So,
not happening, guys. Not here, at least. Please.
Actually, I don't know how it happened. I always wanted to take care of my health. And मुझे बहुत knowledge था workout के बारे में, but मैं बात नहीं करता था. शाहरुख खान साहब बोलते हैं ना कि पहले अमीर बनो, फिर उसके बारे में भाषण दो. तो मैं भी वही किया कि मैं एक बार मैंने चुपके से 6 months I had the बोलते ना एकदम इतनी मेहनत की है मैंने 6 महीना. मैंने किसी को कुछ नहीं बताया. मैं चुप के जाता था, 4 घंटे वर्कआउट करता था दिन में. अपना कैलोरी काउंट एकदम कम रखता था. मैं बोला सीधा मैं अब रिजल्ट दिखाऊंगा लोगों को, मैं नहीं बताऊंगा लोगों को कि मैं जिम जा रहा हूँ. तो वो जो प्रोसेस था ना चुप के जाने का, वो बहुत बढ़िया था. बट आई एम सो थैंकफुल टू गॉड दैट आई डिड इट, बिकॉज करना था, एक ना एक टाइम पे करना था. एंड मेरी तबीयत भी खराब हो गई थी ओबेसिटी की वजह से. डॉक्टर ने जवाब दे दिया. सो आई हैड नो अदर ऑप्शन की, सो आई डिसाइडेड कि चलो पतला हो ही रहा हूँ तो बॉडी भी बना लेता हूँ, क्या फर्क पड़ता है.
That is so wonderful, and now we know that the transformation was real. I mean, जो last post है Instagram पे, उसके बाद.
I mean guys, awareness था यार ओबेसिटी को लेके, फैला रहा था मैं. क्या कैंसर अवेयरनेस guys, come on.
Thank you so much, Ashish. Now we'll love to have the audience के questions. Students, please raise your hands and सब torch जला रहे हैं. Wow.
Wow, guys.
First question we'll take from anybody. Please, E-Cell team, pass on the mic.
भाई सच्ची बोल रहा हूँ भाई, आवाज आ रही है सिर्फ, ढूंढ रहा हूँ मैं.
The lights are not on, so we can't
Wow,
see you
कितना
properly.
अमीर कॉलेज है तुम लोग का यार. फिल्म फेयर का सेट लगा हुआ है भाई. क्या था, कुछ पायरेट्स ऑफ कुछ था ना, पेंट हाउस इवेंट था ना बाहर. मेरे कॉलेज में सच के पायरेट्स होते थे सालो. इतना थैंकफुल रहो. यस 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 प्लीज.
Here. Excuse me. Here.
I can't see. I'm sorry.
Straight.
Oh, hello.
Straight. Left.
Hello.
White shirt. White shirt.
Hi bro. Hi. How are you?
सिमरन को जादू ले गया, उस पे क्या है?
Next, please.
It's okay.
I want to mention, अगर कोई
Guys.
relevant question है तो please पूछ
नहीं,
लीजिए.
नहीं,
Opportunity waste मत करिए.
It's okay, it's
Lifetime
okay.
opportunity है, please.
It's okay.
It's once in a lifetime
I'll
opportunity.
I'll answer that. Guys, सिमरन और मेरा कुछ नहीं था, कभी भी नहीं था. सिमरन is an actor, I am an actor. We both, I am telling you, अगर आपका बेस्ट फ्रेंड है कोई, अगर उसको कोई लड़की पसंद है तो आप उसके लिए अपनी जान दे सकते हो. जादू मेरा भाई है यार. एंड मैंने उसको पटवा के दी है सिमरन. तुम लोग क्या बात कर रहे हो? I have done everything that was in my energy to make them come together and marry each other, and they are marrying very soon, and I'm very happy. So please, there was nothing between me and Simran, and I would really respect audience to respect that. Thank you.
Guys, please, relevant
it's okay,
questions only.
Hello, 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 hello,
Yeah.
hello, hello, Ashish sir.
Hello, hi, hi.
Center.
Hi bro, hi.
Hello.
मेरी दूसरी गर्लफ्रेंड के बारे में तो सवाल नहीं आएगा ना अभी?
नहीं सर. नो सर. सर जो नए कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स है वो जो ट्रेंड फॉलो नहीं कर रहे हैं तो उनके बारे में आप क्या बता सकते हैं, मतलब उनका
कौन से नए कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स कौन सा नया ट्रेंड फॉलो नहीं कर रहे हैं, बताइए ना.
जो अभी तक फेमस नहीं हुए हैं,
Okay.
मतलब अभी जो नए जो स्टार्ट करना चाह रहे हैं
जी,
तो उनके बारे में आप क्या बता सकते हो, उनका सक्सेस के बारे में आप क्या बता सकते हो?
वो तो कोई नहीं बता सकता ब्रो.
मतलब
आई थिंक मैं समझ रहा हूँ आप क्या कहने की. I'm sorry, मैं मस्ती कर रहा था. देखिए मैं एक ही चीज़ अभी भी मैंने पीछे स्टेज पे सबको यही बोला, यू कांट बी आशीष चंचलानी, यू कांट बी कैरी मनाटी, यू कांट बी भुवन माम, यू हैव टू फाइंड. आपका नाम क्या है?
अवधूत.
सॉरी,
अवधूत
नाम है भाई, जबरदस्त
sir.
नाम यार.
Thank you.
अवधूत यार, मतलब खतरनाक यार. मेरा तो नाम पे ही एकदम ये हो गया, मैं भूल ही गया सवाल. किसने रखा है आपका नाम अवधूत?
बुआ ने.
अरे वाह यार, अच्छी बुआ है आपकी यार.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू, थैंक यू.
Anyways, coming to the point, बस आपकी uniqueness is the key to your success. Be it Just Neil Things, be it Dharna, all these content creators, they are famous because they have something special. They observe. आप observe करो आसपास क्या चल रहा है. And मैं तुमको बता रहा हूँ, मैं आज भी कुछ observe कर रहा हूँ इस entire event से, and I might create something out of it. You never know. So.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, and we love you all.
Next
I
question.
love you too, brother.
Next question.
Avdhoot.
Hello,
Nice.
guys.
Here.
Yeah.
Bye. Here from Karthik.
Karthik.
Yeah.
Hi, Karthik.
ये हमारी ऐसी होता है.
हमारे यहाँ ऐसा ही होता है.
So, in the content field, how you keep leading the way in the YouTube content journey?
I'm sorry, आप वापस पूछ सकते हैं?
In the content journey, how you
जी.
lead the way? In the
Wave.
Yeah.
Wave?
Way. Path.
A way, path.
Yeah.
See, I'll tell you, the biggest reasons I'm absent from making content is because I am working on something. मुझे same चीज़ें नहीं करनी थी. Once I did a parody video, Sasta Shark Tank, then I made a Sasta Big Boss. There was this script that I wanted to visit since my college days. And मेरा ये सपना था कि मैं उसे बनाऊं. Right now, I'm in the process of making it. The only way out is when you want to try to do something new. If you're not trying to do something new, the person inside you who wants to write, who wants to create something for the world will die. So my next video, I hope, is the answer to everything. And I want all your support, guys, on that, because ये मेरी 10 साल की मेहनत है वो video. And मैंने अपनी जान लगा दी है उस पे. And it's my long time dream, and I hope you all will support it.
Hello.
Hello.
आशीष जय झूलेलाल.
जय झूलेलाल, जय झूलेलाल. कीअं आहियो तव्हां?
आशीष मां उल्हासनगर मां ई आहियां.
जी.
और
हाणे असां हिंदी में था ॻाल्हायूं. Guys, she was speaking in Sindhi. Fellow Sindhi. बोलिए.
आशीष, I am from the Ulhasnagar.
जी.
And one thing I would like to inform you.
जी.
I am the assistant professor in CHM College.
I was a student there.
You were the student
Yes.
there. Correct.
I'm so glad to have you here, ma'am. Thank you so much. I'm so happy.
Ashish, one thing.
Watchman बड़ा बदतमीज है CHM का. बस आप वो देख लीजिएगा.
Ashish, what you are having the views about the teachers of CHM College?
Teachers are great. Watchman is the the problem. His name is ID card. The first thing he asks is ID card. I don't know, but ठीक है चलेगा, कोई बात नहीं. अब नहीं रोकते हैं वो.
Okay.
Thank you.
After becoming such a celebrity level person,
जी.
Really, I feel proud कि आप हमारे student हो.
Thank you, ma'am.
आप
Thank you so much.
उल्हासनगर के लिए क्या करना चाहते हो?
मैंने बहुत कुछ मतलब थैलेपाती विजय की तरह मैं पॉलिटिक्स पे तो नहीं उतरूंगा मैम. तो बहुत कुछ किया है मैम, मैं बस बताता नहीं उसके बारे में. एंड आई विल मेक श्योर दैट आई विल ऑलवेज डॉक्टर स्ट्रेंज को बता दिया उल्लासनगर से, उससे ज्यादा क्या करूं. तो I'll keep doing it. I'll keep doing it, ma'am.
Chalo, nice to meet you.
Thank you,
God
ma'am.
bless you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Keep
Thank you.
flourishing.
Thank you so much. We'll take somebody
Hello,
from
hello.
the left.
Ashish here.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah,
hi.
hello,
hi,
hello,
hi.
hello. Hello.
Hi, bro.
This
Hi,
side.
bro. What's your name, bro?
Okay.
Meghdut.
The mic is not working?
Hello,
hello.
Hello, अरे आ गया. Hello, hi, bro.
My name is Gaurav and I'm following you since 2016.
Thank
I'm
you,
a
brother.
big fan.
Thank you, 2016, bro.
Yes.
Thank you so much, yaar.
And I want to ask, sir, अगला वीडियो कब आएगा?
भाई
अगला
तूने
वीडियो
पूछने के लिए पूछ लिया ना. मैं बताया जस्ट लास्ट क्वेश्चन क्या है.
इसमें एक क्वेश्चन और एडेड है.
जी,
आपकी
जी.
जैसे पहले कॉमेडी थी, आई थिंक अब धीरे धीरे उस कॉमेडी को इवॉल्व करने का टाइम आ गया है. तो अब डैंक और डार्क कॉमेडी में कब घुसने वाले हो?
सेम क्वेश्चन.
गाइस मेरी बात सुनो, बैठ मैं बताता हूँ, ये इस चीज़ का आंसर देता हूँ. मेरा दिमाग बहुत डार्क है गाइस, मैं सच्ची बता रहा हूँ. मैंने करना चालू किया ना, नहीं दिखूंगा, मैं नहीं दिखूंगा किधर भी. फिर मेरे पे केस होना चालू हो जाएंगे, जेल में जाऊंगा. प्रॉब्लम ये है कि आप जब डैंक और डार्क कॉमेडी करते हो, जेन्युइनली आई एम आंसरिंग दिस, इवन आई वांट टू, सबसे बाप है समय रहना. ओके, आई लव हिम लाइक एनीथिंग. उसने जो जोक्स मारे हैं ना, हम लोग ने जो अन अकेडमी के टाइम वीडियो किया, मैं इधर बोल भी नहीं सकता हूँ. प्रॉब्लम ये है कि इधर मैंने अपने वीडियो में बस एक बंदे को पीछे टपली मारी थी, नीचे कमेंट आ गया था, यू आर शोइंग बुलिंग इन वीडियो, बुलिंग कमेंट में. तो अगर मैं डार्क जोक्स मारना चालू किया ना गाइज, यू विल सी माई लाइव स्ट्रीम फ्रॉम द जेल. कर हर मैदान फतेह ब्रो. ठीक है. So I will try, but not right now. It's not a safe space to do that.
Ashish,
Hello,
last
hello,
questions
Ashish
we are
here,
taking.
this side.
Yeah, please.
Myself, Rushi, I am also an aspiring creator. So
Yeah.
I wanted to know about you, like, what was the most difficult video of yours?
To shoot?
No, what was your most difficult video? Yeah, means to shoot or to execute.
I think it was OTP the Lottery 2.
Okay.
That video was very, very pressurizing. उसका script लिखना. Actually, जब हमने video 1 release किया था, part 1, to make part 2, I had so much pressure. I almost went into anxiety. I had a panic attack during. If anybody's seen OTP Lottery 2, the scene where Simran, Kunal and मेरा hotel में scene है. Right before shooting that, I went into panic mode and मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा था कि मुझे ऐसा लग रहा था वीडियो खास बन नहीं रही है, कुछ अच्छी नहीं है. But then I calmed myself down and I believed in myself, and then I just started creating. The more you think about it and put your brain to it, it comes out bad. The more you enjoy it is the time when everything is good.
And how did you take the consent from the sharks, like, or you didn't?
Sharks, मैंने कोई consent नहीं लिया था. The thing that happened with me, जब मैंने सस्ता शार्क टैंक का वीडियो बनाया था, मेरी सबसे ज़्यादा फटी पड़ी थी अश्नीर ग्रोवर से. मैंने एक दिन पहले सबको मैसेज किया था. मैंने अश्नीर सर को मैसेज किया था, मैंने नमिता जी को, अमन सर को, और अपने चौथे शार्क कौन है,
अमन गुप्ता.
अमन को किया था. एक और को मैं भूल रहा हूँ,
अनुपम मित्तल.
हाँ, अनुपम जी. तो मैंने चारों को मैसेज किया था कि देखो गाइज, ये एकदम सस्ता फर्स्ट कॉपी वर्जन है, प्लीज़ ऑफेंस मत लेना. मुझे मालूम था 3 लोगों को बुरा नहीं लगेगा, क्योंकि अमन सर मेरे कांटेक्ट में पहले से ही थे. नमिता मैम भी कांटेक्ट में थी. अश्नीर से जो फटी पड़ी थी मेरी. बट थर्सडे रात को मैंने देखा अश्नीर ने अपनी स्टोरी पे
शेयर किया,
मेरा थंबनेल डाला है. तो मेरे को ये नहीं समझा ये केस करने जा रहे हैं या प्रमोट कर रहे हैं. अगले दिन मुझे अश्नीर जी का मैसेज आया, दिस इज द बेस्ट वीडियो आई हैव एवर सीन इन माय लाइफ, गॉड ब्लेस यू, विश यू 50 million सब्सक्राइबर्स. सो आई वाज हैप्पी, आई वाज सो ग्लैड. कोई केस नहीं हुआ क्योंकि मेरे पास पैसे नहीं थे.
Okay.
Thank you, bro. Thank
I
you.
have one more question.
Next
Last
question.
That in India we are seeing that
we will
creator
take-
economy is growing a lot, and there are so many aspiring creators.
Yeah.
So do you have one tip for them, like the best tip you have gotten in your life?
I think I'm the last person to say this, but consistency is the key on
Okay.
this. Once you set it up, ठीक है, फिर आप अपना कुछ passion project बना सकते हो, but constantly pushing content is important.
Thank you.
हेलो,
Okay,
प्रथम
I
ठक्कर.
request-
Hi
I-
bro, hi,
I
sorry.
request,
उल्लासनगर से हूँ.
everyone-
किशोर पेटिस का
Just a
प्यार.
second, just a
Yeah,
second. I request आप एक ही सवाल पूछे so that everybody can get a chance. Please.
Yeah. Yes.
आपका बिजनेस पता है कि आप कंटेंट क्रिएटर हो, साथ में थिएटर्स भी है, बट और कौन से बिजनेस है आपके और कैसे हैंडल करते हो आप?
मैं सीए को बुलाता हूँ.
Next question, please.
बैंक स्टेटमेंट दिखाओ क्या ब्रो? ब्रो मेरा कोई बिजनेस नहीं है और थिएटर का बिजनेस बाप का है, मेरा नहीं है.
Hello Ashish, Deshna here. I'm a very big fan.
Hi.
Ashish, I have been writing since last 10
Just
years.
a minute, just ये बैक बेंचर थे क्या इधर सब? इनमें अलग ही आ गया. आता हूँ तुम लोग के पास भी आता हूँ मैं. Yes, Deshna, yes.
Okay, Ashish, I am into poetry. I am into storytelling. I have been writing for last 10 years. You are yourself a content writer. We all see the successful part which comes out on internet or YouTube. There have been times when you were not.
Guys, what's happening? I'm sorry.
Hello, am I
know,
audible?
I can hear your question, but what's happening there? I want to know.
It's okay. Can we pass on the mic to somebody else?
Hello, am I audible?
No. आप सवाल कीजिए, आप कीजिए.
Ashish, my question was, we all see the.
Okay.
All right. So we'll conclude with the Q&A.
I'll answer your question. So your question is, cue the laughter. Your question is?
Sir, we see the best part. Sir, we see the part that comes out on the internet.
Yes.
What about the struggle?
I am sorry. I think
What about the struggle that you feel while writing it?
the struggle I am feeling right now while answering is different.
All right. Thank you. I hope you got your answer.
Ashish bhai, I love you.
I love you too, bye.
Ashish bhai, I love you.
यही सालों लड़की
I love
बोलती
you,
ना,
Ashish bhai.
फिर तुम लोग चिल्लाना चालू हो जाते. किधर बंदा? अरे भाई, love you भाई, love you.
So good to see that बच्चे आपको इतना प्यार करते हैं, लोग आपको इतना प्यार करते हैं.
Hello.
आशीष,
Yes,
just
bro.
one
Yes.
question.
Yes.
यहाँ का बिजली का बिल कौन भरने वाला है?
ये इनमें एनर्जी है बहुत. ये जो पूरा ग्रुप आया
I
है
think
ना.
आपको E-Cell डिपार्टमेंट से बात करनी चाहिए.
ये
और एक क्वेश्चन है.
जी,
How
जी.
did you gather all your team like Jadoo, Simran, all them?
I'll bring them next time. IIT. Next time I'll bring them if you promise me that you will let me answer the questions. I promise you guys.
All right. We would love to know, Ashish, कि आपकी जो टीम है, एक अच्छी टीम का बहुत हाथ होता है. जैसे आपने जब I was asking about the brands and everything. तो आप उनसे कैसे मिले? How do you work together? What is your work equation? Can you tell us about that?
Jadoo is my college friend. Kunal, I met Kunal through a common friend. Kunal TV shows में audition लेता था, तो उसको मेरा audition लेना था एक बार. That is the time I met him. बाकी सब nepotism rocks. मेरे भाई है. बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो हम लोग ने मेरे को start से support किया है जिन्होंने. So it's like a family. It's a team of full family.
And you have been working since it's been a decade that you guys are working. तो मैं ये एक entrepreneur के perspective से बोल रही हूँ जो aspiring entrepreneurs हैं कि एक टीम मैनेज करने से वेरी डिफिकल्ट थिंग. जैसे आपने बोला एक फैमिली में भी खटपट होती है और देयर आर क्लैशेस. वो इक्वेशन आप कैसे मैनेज करते हैं? इफ उस चीज पे आप बता पाएं कुछ.
आई थिंक मैंने स्टार्ट से एंड आई विल लाइक टू गिव दिस एडवाइस टू एवरीवन इन लाइफ. इफ यू आर एवर मेकिंग सम कंटेंट, प्लीज ईगो को बीच में मत लाओ. ऑलवेज थिंक अबाउट द फैक्ट दैट यू ऑल्सो कांट बी रॉन्ग. यू कैन बी रॉन्ग, सॉरी. सामने वाला भी गलत हो सकता है, आप भी गलत हो सकते हो. सो देयर इज नो स्पेस फॉर ईगो, देयर इज नो रूम फॉर क्लैशेस. दैट इज once you deal with that, once you get out of that bubble, वो God syndrome जो आता है वो नहीं आना चाहिए. That is how you can manage a good team.
Definitely. I have one follow-up question. So जिन लोगों को हम पर्सनली जानते हैं, अगर हम प्रोफेशनली उनके साथ काम करते हैं, थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है मैनेज करना. मतलब मे बी शायद आपके केस में डिफरेंट हो. कई बार ऐसा होता है कुछ लोगों के लिए, और कुछ लोगों को ये आइडिया भी बहुत इंटिमिडेटिंग लगता है कि पर्सनली जानते प्रोफेशनली बैलेंस हो पाएगा नहीं हो पाएगा, उस चीज़ पे आप क्या बोलना चाहेंगे? अगर कुछ एस्पायरिंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स दे वांट टू लेट्स से स्टार्ट अ कंपनी विद अ फ्रेंड.
I think once you decide that you want to make something together, it's a collaborative effort. You should go to any length on creating your brand, your business, and see to it that whoever's working with you, what is he bringing to the table? That is the most. उनका strengths भी पता करो, उनका weakness भी पता करो, and then play on that. Play on that is as in कि build your brand around that. Is what I would like to say.
That is such a wonderful insight.
Can I please request you? I would love to talk to audience.
Yeah, please, if that is okay.
Yeah. Guys.
We can have few last questions. If
Yeah,
that's
done.
Okay.
I would love to. Yes. किस कोई माइक देगा इनको?
Can you pass on the mic?
Hello. Should I? I would love to meet them. I don't know.
Hi, Ashish.
Hello, hi. Where
Yeah,
are
this
you?
side, this
Hi,
side,
hi,
this
bro.
side.
Hi, how are
Yeah,
you?
so my name is Shab.
Hi,
I'm
Shab.
from Delhi. So you are Sindhi, right? And I'm
Yeah.
also Sindhi.
Yeah.
And this is E-Summit.
Yeah.
So आपका कोई plan है आगे business चालू करने का?
मेरा bro business मस्त चल रहा है.
No, not this business, as a personal brand, you know.
I would love. Actually, I know cooking very well. I would love to get into restaurant business one day, maybe. I know Koki, yeah. I'd love to make Koki.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Most welcome, brother.
All right. Thank you so much, Ashish. Due to some unforced reasons, we should have to conclude this session. Do you want to say anything in the end? I know that this is such a major update for all of us that you are our last highlight session of
Okay.
E-Summit 2024. Do you want to say anything? Please.
I would
please.
actually go and meet them वहाँ से. I would love to do that. I would.
Do we have the security?
Can I go?
Do we
Guys,
have
is
the
it
security?
Okay? Do we
If-
have security?
Do we have the
I would-
security?
I would-
Please align the security first. E-Cell team, please align the security. Thank you so much. Now I would like to request Team E-Cell to kindly felicitate Mr. Ashish Chanchlani, the YouTube sensation, everybody. Team E-Cell, please, IIT Bombay. Team E-Cell, we can join for a photo opportunity with Mr. Ashish Chanchlani. Please don't just be there. Don't stand on the stage. Please evacuate the stage. Please evacuate the stage.
When you think that you lost all, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on, even if we fall.
I want the whole team to be up.
We follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, you fighting that we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if
Teachers for Team E-Cell 2024! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Thank you!
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost all, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and clear my throat. We rise up from the dust and clear my throat. We all have our reasons why we are on this track. Oh, we all have our burdens, yeah, but we just keep on fighting and we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and clear my throat. We rise up from the dust and clear my throat. We rise up from the dust and clear my throat.
Once more. Hello. E-Cell.
When you think that you lost all, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. All you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and clean my We rise up from the dust and clear my throat. We all have our reasons why we are on this track. Oh, we all have our burdens, yeah, but we just keep on fighting and we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and clear my throat. We rise up from the dust and clear my throat. We rise up from the